because it's like any like of the variation we had, and you know, okay, it's a little bit weird to like switch it, right? Like for what is it, Oshawott and into Samurott, it's like a little weird. We go from 2 to 4, but at least the 4 was still there, right? But this constant like 2 like bipedal for all of them, I'm hating it now because like it feels like we're losing like part of it where it's like they're more animals, right? Where it's like at the beginning like Turtig was like consistently like turtle going into like tortoise, right? Whereas now we have a cat turning into a freaking wrestler, right? And I'm like, I just want quadrupedal, please, like keep it, okay? Like don't start me off like this and then land me on like 2 legs. Like if they started off with like 2 legs going into 2 legs, that's different, but I think I agree. I feel like there should be 1 out of the 3 should be quadrupedal.
I don't know if Primarina counts. What does Primarina count as? Because Primarina's a mermaid.
That's a non-question. That's 3. That's 3. I don't know.
That's actually like way more unique.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Comparatively,
I would say. Yeah.
That's kind of interesting to think about. Adrian says he will not be here today at all.
Okay.
Okay, so in that case, it's just the 3 of us for an hour.
Well, just for like the first hour, yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll have an hour of 4 people, and then an hour of Saba, myself, and Lawrence.
Yes.
Yay,
let's go.
Consistency. Woo.
Okay.
What's it with this title? Is this what happens when you die?
What? That's not a title. That's the notification. The title of the stream is "Death Won't Slow Him Down." Everybody knows this.
Oh, of course.
Is it what happens when you die? That'd be convenient.
Yeah.
Would be. Well, luckily, if it was, at least I haven't died before because I would somehow, probably retain
Yeah, I was about to say,
that
I guess in this universe, when you die, you have vague memories of you dying, which seems like a nightmare.
Unless you were unconscious during death.
I did want to share it because I know I literally just told Grant while we were playing Risk of Rain 2. By the way, Grant, I did look it up. We were super correct about how to get to the secret boss of Risk of Rain 2. You just had to have enough corrupted items.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
That's nifty. But I says to Grant while we were playing that, like, man, because I've been watching the Dimension 20 stuff, I really, like, I know I shouldn't because there's a lot of projects I'm supposed to be working on, but I really want to do, like, another, like, tabletop campaign. And
oh my god.
I know. And I'm supposed to be working on SCP, and I'm also supposed to be working on the heist one that has, like, the time shenanigans in it. I have a lot of stuff that I want to work on, but just no actual intention of working on any of it, apparently. So for the last, like, hour, I had, like, a little notepad next to me, and I remembered one of my ideas from a long while ago, which was the Weird West, where it was like a tabletop RPG thing, but instead of dice rolling, it was playing blackjack or poker to see how your quote unquote rolls went, like whether or not you did good or bad. And so I was working on that again, and I was like, I want to think of like some, because I don't know, the Dimension 20 stuff that I've been watching, there's a lot of like really interesting revelations where the players go like, whoa, I never would have thought of that. And so I was trying to think of some stuff, and I thought of one. I have no idea how on earth I would be able to do this properly, but I was thinking, like, because it's the Weird West, right? The idea is that it's like a Wild West where this crazy comet landed in the far west of the region, and everything just kind of goes crazy. Like, there's aliens and dinosaurs and like all this like other crazy nonsense. So I was like, that'd be really cool if we started off the campaign. And not by we. When I say we, I mean like me, my aunt, my uncle, like them, like physically in the real world. It'd be crazy if we started with like, okay, here's a map of the region, and it's like a little map with like landmarks on it and stuff. And then their objective is to get to the top of this mountain that's on the far west of the map. Like, the map would be like a diamond. You'd have to tilt it. Their objective would be to get there. They get up there, and they have to fight like a mini boss or whatever. And then there's a flash of light. And when they come back down the mountain, suddenly everything's different. like they don't recognize any of the landmarks. All they recognize is the mountain that they just came from. And then they go to like the local town, they help some stuff, and the guy's like, oh, here's a map of the area, by the way. And they look, and it's a completely different map save for the one mountain. Long story short, they do this another time, so they have 3 maps. And by overlaying all 3 maps with the mountain in the center, you actually realize that this mountain is the focal point of 3 parallel dimensions that are all intersecting with each other. And that's why there's dinosaurs, aliens, and magic all in the same weird west at the same time.
Well, that's not confusing at all.
How would that be confusing? I think it'd be really cool where it's like, oh fuck, dude, we have to get to the alien weird west. We're in the magic weird west right now, so we have a long way to go. I think it would be a lot of fun.
A lot of genre combining that could be really neat.
I mostly want to just see some really cool cowboys fighting a giant fuck you T-Rex. I think that would be cool as fuck. All right. What was the last thing we did? Grant, you were here because it was a Saturday, right?
Yes.
So what was the last thing? Because clearly this says Temsic Park.
Didn't Lynn tell us to like get here to the park like immediately?
Yeah, I remember that.
She called the defense minister?
They were already
She called
there.
someone.
She called the defense
someone.
minister's office, assuming that we were already on the phone, which was correct. How
Yes.
convenient. Okay, yes, and then we're making our way to Temsic Park. Okay, cool. That's probably fine. I can't even. I was so focused on D&D stuff. I don't even remember. Like I didn't do any vocal warm-ups prior to this, so I have no idea what the voice was.
You fool.
Fool. Dude, it's really hot in here. I'm just noticing. I think it's because I've been waving my arms around the whole time because I've been so excited.
Speaking of D&D, did you ever want to like pull through with that one weird one where we were all just like creatures or whatever?
The one where everybody was just playing as like a different minor enemy type.
It wasn't even minor enemy type. Like I think I was a unicorn. You were like someone was a suit of armor.
I remember that.
I thought it was a
Ghost.
mimic. I thought it was a mimic, a slime, a specter, and then maybe a unicorn. I don't quite remember.
I remember
being
was
a
a skeleton necromancer.
Ah, yes, because I remember mine
bone
being
buddies.
like, I was gonna be haughty and be like, I don't want to help you, but you know, I end up helping you anyway. I just talk really bad. The most noblest of creatures.
I will say that if we ever did that, obviously, I'm assuming it would be me DMing because I don't know. It's not based on the very seldom times that I've like done Dungeons and Dragons stuff with Adrian. It doesn't really seem to be his bag to do too much crazy wacky stuff. So we would do it. It would probably be in traditional 5e just to like be faithful to the source material. And on my list of tabletop RPG stuff that I want to do, that would definitely be towards the bottom.
Sad.
I can appreciate it being sad, but I do have a lot of other stuff that I'm a little bit more excited to work on. So
what about the Ben 10 D&D campaign, Zach?
that is, you will be shocked to know I did actually do work on that.
Oh my god, I legit thought you didn't even like think about it.
No, I did. I can't even begin to describe to you how much I wish that this was like my job, because when like however many months ago when Terrence was like, lol, what if we did like a Ben 10 or Generator Rex tabletop RPG, and I was like, I could probably do something about that. I watched, I want to say like 8 hours of Ben 10 lore videos. I started making like some actual like not exactly maps, but just like text of like what the different zones would be, and then I think I came up with 3 new alien species that would be kind of cool for a tabletop like setting, and then I just kind of abandoned it. I don't even know where the file is anymore. I'd have to double check, but I put a lot of work into it and then just fizzled out.
That's amazing.
I was trying to be a cool guy. Took a quick sip. It went.
You inhaled the
I think
water.
we've learned never try to be a cool guy, Zach. It tends to backfire.
I did great.
Apparently.
Hemsick Park. The site of Lady Camilla's abduction tonight. And the place where an important piece of evidence, the music box, was hidden. Yeah, here we go. We're at the park. Why is there a
Chicken.
briefcase of chicken? Is she
Because the
spinning a
guy's
leaf?
here. The detective's not the detective. The chef is here.
Oh, fuck. No! I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead. But what did she find out?
Yet.
Wow, she's just spinning a leaf on her finger.
Pretty epic.
Huh? What's he doing here?
Chicken delivery.
Do I have to do this one?
Ah, go for it, Zach.
Oh, fuck, I missed the...
Oh,
The
no, you better hurry.
world will not end if the food... Oh, he's making a delivery, so he decided to stop.
Oh.
Oh, that's kind of cute. A little late. It's already ice cold. Okay, so I can hop to his seat? Actually, I can. There you go. Get to his hat.
Haha.
And then the seat goes forward, and I assume...
You wonder if he still has a wine bottle in it? No, we can't see
Oh,
it.
you can
He does
swing
not.
harder.
Oh, yeah. Oh! He's like, oh, fuck! Oh, there's a basketball in the middle. Oh my god.
Basketball.
What's happening? There's a
Rustle
letter?
the love letter.
What the fuck?
It's a
Oh, it is a
love
love letter
letter.
on a balloon?
On the balloon.
On
They were
the
trying to send
balloon.
it to someone's island in Animal Crossing.
What the fuck is happening? Okay, I can close this.
Close. That's not close. That's an umbrella.
That's not closed. That's ridiculous.
Is this just
Rugby
Final
ball.
Destination, the game?
Final Destination, the game. Oh shit. There's gonna be like a huge pane of glass that just splits Lynn in half.
And then we
Well,
stop
we've been
it.
kind of doing that with, like, the bad guys, right?
I guess. You want a ghost on the other side?
Man, the idea that Lynn doesn't look at this and be like, oh, hi, Cecil.
Yeah.
So I want
And
to...
Cecil's just like, can you fucking move closer?
I couldn't... Okay, there you go.
There we are.
Wait a minute. Give me a second.
Yep.
Yeah, can't reach. All right, Lynn. Oh, what?
What?
There's a dead person. Look at the purple.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh.
Well, she said something bad happened, right?
Hey.
So
We saw this before. This face.
It's the Angelo statue.
Oh my god, it's the guardian of the park got crushed under the face of something.
Yikes.
Because they had the same hair. Oh, there's a lot of new info. Maybe I should catch up on this. Frick
We
it,
only
dude. Let's
got
go.
5 minutes.
The
Nice
eyebrow
to
beam.
muscle,
Oh yeah,
man.
we haven't seen either of these guys in such a long time.
I love him.
Like, that might be one of my favorite narrative things ever. Seeing the final boss like super early, but not realizing that they're the final boss.
Yeah.
Where is it? Should be coming up. Bad guy.
Odd blue doctor.
Bad guy. He's
'Cause
Blue
he's
Man
blue.
Group. Also bad guy.
Yeah.
He's too cool.
Too cool.
Detective with the cap. Yeah, there you
he's
go.
wearing a blue cap, technically evil, right?
Guardian of the park. You
Yeah,
can
he
see
has
you can
blue.
see their hair. So yeah, we're about to save the Guardian of the Park. There's the jovial tenor, typical cop, navy blue square, rock jailbird,
Rock jailbird.
curry loving jailbird,
Ugh.
Chet.
faded jailbird,
Damn.
the itchy man.
Itchy.
Maybe he's just itching himself with his
Oh,
feet.
he's
He's
itching
just
himself with his
old.
foot.
He's just a little itchy.
The cute chicken carrier. Undercover cop. Black-hearted blue man. Black-hearted blue woman.
All right.
Fastidious glass polisher. Why does this guy get a profile? We saw he had one line of dialogue.
He has blue hair. He's also evil. And
that's not what we said. It's whether or not they have a beloved mother. Listen, they're only evil if their skin is blue.
No, I know, but that means he's a double agent.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let's talk to Lynn.
And maybe he just got a tan, so that's why you can't see.
He got a tan.
Wouldn't the tan turn him like green?
You're speaking logic here, okay? Maybe he's just covering up the tan, okay?
Yeah.
With what make
Tan, she means tan paint.
There you are, Cecil.
That would be a really weird way of hiding somebody's skin color. Imagine if there was like an Ace Attorney style murder, right? And like everybody was like, oh, the murderer had like a dark complexion or whatever, like saying that they had dark skin, and one of the witnesses was a mime. And so you look at them and you're like, hey, wait a minute, you're wearing an awful lot of white face paint, mister. And it's like, oh shit.
I said this one.
From your dejected expression, I gather, you didn't find what you were looking for?
Right. I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible.
Horrible? What is it?
There, in the grass. You'd better see for yourself.
Oh, and she moved the leaf over. How convenient.
What's with all these dead people?
It happens very frequently every day.
It's a little cringe, honestly.
Yeah, I think I agree with the cringe.
Yeah.
It looks like a dead body.
I nearly died when I saw it.
5 for 5.
And I suppose now that we've found it, we can't just leave it there, can we?
Nope, I suppose not.
Oh
I don't
God.
want to do this guy. Grant, you want to do him? He's like hippie, high-pitched voice, kinda. Just go nuts.
High-pitch?
Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. You there?
Rock of the
You're
Gods.
talking to me, aren't you?
I have seen some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to pursue it thoroughly, examine it in detail.
Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name?
My name. Why does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about?
Okay.
Dude's a freak.
Come on and study these tracks with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young.
Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. Shut the fuck up, Cecil.
That's a little weird.
So let's go back to 4 minutes before your death.
And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it.
Okay, and what does that have to do with this, Rock of the Gods you mentioned?
You still don't appear to understand.
No, I don't, very clearly.
It It's written quite clearly in the fourth leaflet in great detail.
Why are you making a social cause with multiple leaflets? This is like a booklet, dude.
Because a leaflet makes a branchlet.
Shut the fuck up. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. Oh god.
Come back
Stop
here,
it.
JFK.
No.
Eek.
Oh, so she got kidnapped, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Just hold on. Wee. I'll be right there.
Is that a fucking crane?
Hey, we saw
Behind-
one in the very beginning.
Is that a crane with the giant statue head on it that's about to crush this motherfucker?
I mean, they wouldn't be the first one.
It would be the third, actually.
Oh, sick. This place goes under a lot of construction.
Oh, this was Adrian, wasn't it?
I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
thought it was you, Zach. Oh,
I mean,
was
I
Adrian's?
could do it. It's not that hard. It's just this voice. At least that's what I was doing. I've located the target, beauty. A girl of the right age, coming out of the right apartment building at the right time. And then that does check out, yep.
Not the left one, but the right one.
Oh, she shoved it through a hedge. Would you look at that?
Ooh. Yoink!
Yes, my dear. I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. You know, I'm
He's
actually
too
not
forward.
that short when I stand up straight. Good evening, young lady. Won't you come with me? Hello.
He's dancing.
Eek.
Oh my god, look at that guy.
You took it?
Gods, what do I do? What should I do? I have to do something.
Oh my god, she pushed me. What?
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh!
That's a very powerful ghost trick.
Zay.
What did just happen?
Oh, that's Mino.
Is this the rock god?
Mino, yeah, the rock god.
Mino's the mascot, the symbol of Temsek Park.
Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. I'm talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. We witnessed it with our own eyes. The power of the rock of the gods. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl.
And then that same power very deliberately crushed you instead.
Yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods.
Can we just leave this guy?
Yeah,
I kinda
mean,
want
I'm
to.
fine with it.
What? Was it the mischief of the gods? Or was it a ghost trick? Nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick.
Cecil.
No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. But wait a minute. What if there's somebody with much greater powers than me?
Who can it be now?
I wonder. True. Who could it be? Doo-doo.
Okay. So, if we just prevent him from tripping? What the fuck? Look at that.
Oh,
There's another
shit.
flame besides mine.
Oh, so that is the flame of a god, is it?
Okay, you just shut up. Yeah, no, you really. It's like
But
mocking me.
hold on. Your spirit is a flame too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's
So?
not her dad.
Pardon me, but
Her dad is,
I know.
Jode.
Jode, yeah.
Oh, because he's already dead?
No, he's not dead.
Jode is currently fine in the office.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that this is
Is it her
somebody.
mom?
I think that this is somebody who has gone, because remember, you have up to 24 hours to go back in time to save somebody's life, right? So I think this is somebody from the end of the day who went all the way back here to do all of these crazy ghost tricky things for the mob. I think this is like Beauty's brother or something. Like, because remember how Beauty has like a sixth sense, which means that she was saved by somebody?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my god. Actually, what if it was the mom?
That's what I said.
Shit.
But yeah,
Oh,
I
did
think
you
I
say
was
mom? I thought you said I thought you said no, you said dad.
No, I said dad, and then I said the mom, but quieter as we talked. But like,
Okay.
but at the same time, like that still doesn't like justify who ended up killing the mom. And plus, that's like a long time between
What if the
them
mom
and,
killed
like,
herself to become a ghost to protect her daughter?
them? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's 8th sense by that point. Okay.
It's baffling how complex this shit can get if you do time travel.
Oh, for sure.
It did become purloin. Nice. Did you say something?
Oh, sorry. I must have talked too high that it didn't pick it up.
Are you a god?
Yeah, I literally all I heard was like a little.
So you should keep that in mind, Saba. When you talk too quietly, the same fucking thing happens. I sincerely doubt it.
But what if?
At the last minute, that big lump of concrete made a huge swing to one side. That was probably that flame's doing. Who could it be?
I definitely believe it's either a god or somebody god related.
Maybe I better try talking to this person. Fucking go nuts, dude. It's just gonna be a
Holy
spirit.
shit, who's it gonna be?
Let's see.
It's you.
Okay, we're on this. Normally we're on the other side, but we're on this side because we're coming from the left or the right direction.
Or what if it is us and I was right, is that we're evil. Us,
What the-
whatever.
This person
Time
with
loop
much greater
or-
powers than me. It's you? It's Missile?
Oh my god.
Are you shitting me?
I mean, it makes sense that he's protecting her. Yeah.
Missile
but
is a
he's
god.
dead?
Missile's
He's
a god.
dead again.
This was
do
you,
all of
Saba.
this?
Go nuts.
Yep.
Cecil.
Oh my, it's
Missile.
you look well for being dead.
Did you see what I did? I did it. I tried really hard and I did it. I saved Miss Camila.
So is Missile dead again?
Apparently, we weren't paying attention.
Because the last thing that we saw, Missile was being left alone at the. Oh no! Wait, didn't Missile get fucking thrown against the wall? Because in order to escape the apartment, because the phone line was dead, right? In order to escape the apartment, we pissed off like giant lady with her inhuman
Lady
strength.
Dimitrescu.
We pissed off Lady Dimitrescu, and she slammed the wall so hard that Missile went flying, if you recall. Did that impact fucking kill Missile?
Jesus. Well, we'll find out.
Are you telling me I was done in by a puppy dog?
Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead?
I'm glad you asked.
Missile's backstory.
After Miss Camila went out and you left.
Yeah, he was doing this.
Aww.
I slammed myself in the door so hard I gave myself a concussion and died.
No.
I worked like crazy to make my own path and I did it.
I think you're right. I think he kills himself.
Oh no!
Oh, no, he opened
wait,
the
no.
door.
Oh, he's probably gonna get hit by a car.
And then I followed Miss Camila out into the big wide Are we gonna have to save 2 people?
I think we're gonna have to.
Let's go.
I think what's gonna happen. I think this is the same thing as what happened with the restaurant, where Missile is now more powerful than us, right? And Missile will, under no circumstances, let Camilla get hurt, and it will be impossible for us to not have the crane drop. So we're gonna have to save Missile's life and then return to the present and save Camilla's life as well.
Slash
Graham, what have you done?
guardian
What
or
is
whatever.
this?
Oh,
Is
no.
this? Yeah!
Oh my god.
I love. What is his
That's all
name?
that I signed up
Throckmorton?
for, okay?
Thurston Waffles.
Yeah, Thurston. Throckmorton was close.
Throckmorton was close.
Yes, you guessed it. I barked. You bet I did. And when I went running after her too. Straight into a.
No!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, are they gonna drop like dirt? Are they gonna bury him alive, or did he just get run over?
He just got run
Yes, I
over.
died.
Missile, your
God.
HP is like next to none, but your power level's incredible.
Jesus.
And then I was unconscious for a little while.
Oh, right. Oh.
When I came to, it was all over. Oh my god, he goes straight. Poor Miss Camilla. Crushed under that big scary lump.
No. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me.
Miss Camilla!
So I eviscerated everything. It just turns into a giant evil ghost.
I had to rescue Miss Camilla. It was up to me.
God, how funny would it be if we did like a tabletop RPG session, and it's like, all right, you died, you're a ghost now, get ready to do some time travel. And it's like, no.
Oh.
Anyway.
I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then
The fuck?
I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right?
I like how it's green instead of red.
Maybe
Really?
colorblind dog? I don't know.
No, it might just be different color because we're a different person.
Mm-hmm.
Better than probably anybody else. Probably better than anybody else could. Whatever.
And I remember that you did for what you did for me, how you saved me.
So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death.
You bet I did.
Dude, it's the same
It's just
animation,
green.
just hue shifted green.
Green.
So at least we know where the music box is. Yes, my dear, I will ever so gently nab her and come right back
And this
to
is
your
repeat.
side.
I think you can skip
Fuck
the
you!
push.
I'm reading.
I no one cares.
Big.
All right, hello, little lady. Oh my God!
Jesus Christ.
This doesn't.
Now's
Wait.
my chance.
Oh my
I
God!
thought-
Could you
I saw the
imagine?
core.
Could you imagine if Missile's like tether is enormously long?
I was gonna say, Missile's reach is insane.
I don't know. It looks pretty
Oh, look,
far.
he's even acknowledging it. I stretch out my paw towards the core. Oh, how I felt at that moment.
Wait, where is he right now? Is he in the dumpster? Her shoe?
I don't know. I'd love for you to be able to feel it too.
Join me.
Go ahead, Cecil. Go ahead and try it for yourself.
Oh my god.
It's way longer. Oh, but there's no trick. There's no trick action. I can't believe it.
Can he just manipulate objects?
How can you connect over such great distance?
Well, they don't call me Missile for nothing.
And so then you manipulated that Mino thing and threw it aside?
Right on top of my head.
Well, no. actually.
Wait, is he going to constrict? Because I see that there's a point over there. Are we going to connect to that, and then instead of transferring between, we're going to, like, rubber band snap us together?
That'd be sick.
Huh?
I can't manipulate things like you can, Cecil.
You can't? Then how did you...
I don't know what to do. Then I happened to see something out of the corner of my eye. And it had a cord, too.
Missiles reach.
A single leaf hanging from the tree.
Oh my god, the leaf that Lynn was carrying.
Ooh.
I tried reaching out to the leaf.
Swap!
Swap? Holy shit! Missile!
Missile, this is incredible!
I'm pretty great.
I'm like freaking out a little bit. I'm like, dude, how insane are these powers? What in the world?
I can't manipulate things, but apparently I can swap them. As long as the two things have the same shape, that is.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I guess that's a
God.
limitation.
They do kind of
For
have the
sure.
same shape. That's stupid.
But I guess size doesn't matter. It's only shape.
It's just shape. Man, how did like sure, Cecil's power can be kind of ridiculous sometimes, like spinning that ball earlier or making like knights move their swords and stuff. But fucking swapping things like it's a sci-fi movie? That's ridiculous. Swap things with the same shape.
Go ahead and try it. Touch the swap button.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, think about it for a second. How many things in the scene that we just played out had similar shapes?
Oh my
There was
God.
the big rotating cage that we spun had the same shape as the basketball. So that's one,
Yeah.
right? There was the love letter with the balloon on it. I wonder if we swap the balloon for something else that looks kind of similar. That's another one.
Basketball.
What if we actually, what if we were to swap the love letter? Because remember the guy had like the leaflet and he was like running around to like get to the hedge and he threw the leaflet and it got stuck to the tree. What if we swapped his leaflet and the love letter?
Oh my god, we're gonna have to get the balloon all the way over here.
Well, what I'm thinking is that what if we're probably gonna have to, yes, but like, what if we swap the love letter and the leaflet so the love letter isn't stuck and it just falls, and the guy stops just short of the mask, like the giant stone mask, to like read somebody else's love letter, so that way the mask falls in front of him, he doesn't die, and Miss Camilla stays alive as well.
Or we could do the thing where we bring the balloon all the way over here, and
swap
we
the
swap the balloon.
with the
Swap the balloon with the statue. Yeah, you getting me?
Actually, that might be no, because he's on a different thing. No, you're probably right. Because I was just thinking about it. Because if we did that, it would land on the seesaw, which would cause the baseball to get launched at fucking ridiculous speeds. So I don't know. That might end up being worse, but we'll see. Like imagine
find
we
out.
do that and we're like, yeah, we did it, and then in the background the giant stone head is falling. It hits the seesaw. It like bends cartoonishly and just goes boom and just like launches the motherfucking baseball, and it just punches a clean hole straight through Camilla's head. And it's like, no.
We'll find out.
You could swap the basketball with the baseball. Take her whole head off instead of just punching a
Oh
hole.
my god.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Dude, this is awesome. This is one of the coolest things I've experienced in a video game in a long time. This is beyond unexpected.
No kidding.
So that's how you saved your mistress, isn't it?
And that's how I became caught up in this, is it?
I'm very sorry. My powers were too meager.
What the fuck are you talking about, Missile? So it's actually quite interesting because Missile has a longer reach and this incredible swapping power, but because you can only swap things of similar shape, it's actually a lot less useful than our ability to manipulate stuff. That's really interesting.
But it can go to crazy lengths, as we've just seen.
Actually, if he's in, once again, we're gonna make progress. I'm just so enthralled at the moment. You know how like when we're in an object and we try to connect to somebody's core, we can't move into them, we can only talk to them? Does Missile have a similar issue where like right now we're in the leaf that's about to fall, right? I don't think we can move into the mask while we're in this object because it has a similar shape and it will automatically want us to swap instead of move. You know what I mean? That might be tricky. Meager. That was my response.
Because you see, I saw one more.
Huh? Beg your pardon? Oh, the fucking rugby ball!
I happen to notice one more core.
Oh, but you can't reach it.
There was something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of a tree.
Hey, you're right. If the Mino could be swapped again with that.
That disaster wouldn't have to rain down on my head.
Man, Lawrence is gonna come into this and it's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
You know?
What do you think gets closer? Because I don't think the balloon necessarily has the exact same shape as this, because the balloon's like rounded at the top. It's not like...
No, yes, I'm like, maybe we just have to get whatever that is. A football? What did we say it was?
It's a football. Rugby.
What if we
They
just
call
have
it
to
a
get the
rugby ball
football
football.
closer? Maybe that's it.
How would we get it closer? I wonder if we're gonna have two options: one where I, Cecil, manipulate an object, and then one where Missile swaps them. Dude, that'd be so good.
We have multiple characters we can play as now.
Instead of a DILF button, it's a swap button to Missile or Cecil.
Oh, sorry. Whatever it is, I'd much prefer it on my head than Mino.
So why didn't you swap them, Missile?
I couldn't. I can stretch out my paw a little further than you can, Cecil.
A little? It's like 3 times further.
Yeah.
But this was just too far for me. I couldn't reach.
Oh!
Yikes.
What a fucking
Rest in
brutal
peace.
thing to do.
And all of its crushing glory, you know.
I must admit, it's a fascinating spectacle of a death, if I do say so myself.
I kept retrying over and over, seeing if there was anything I could do.
I bet there's something you can do now.
Huh?
If we work together, you and me.
Cecil! You think so? We're asking a dog for help.
Dude, the dog has the
asking
ability
a
to
dog.
swap objects through space-time. I don't
We can
complain.
talk to a dog and ask
It
it
is
to
pretty
help.
cool.
We can
Oh my
talk to
God.
Shu Takumi's dog.
Yes, finally.
I don't plan on letting anybody die in front of me tonight. Do you think you could help me?
Of course!
Truly.
No one asked for your help.
Trully! I couldn't hear the beginning of your sentence, so all we heard was Trully!
Truly.
So we're going to drop that Mino thing on a different spot. Okay, let's try it. Let's go back again to 4 minutes before. I mean, as fucked up as it is, I feel like I could wow, we do have 2 fucking cores. That's nuts.
Wow.
It's fucked up to say, but if we let Camilla die, I could probably save her life without having to swap the leaf. Just saying. All right, let's get started. What the fuck is the claw gripping to?
Don't think about it.
Yeah.
4 minutes from now, you'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then you have to swap Mino with something else. Oh, so I think missile's automatic. Something with the exact same shape.
Believe that's a rugby ball.
Grant, could you do me a favor?
Yes.
Could you double check your voice settings and see if your input sensitivity is set to automatic?
My mic won't work without it.
Really? You can't set it to
Yeah.
manual?
No, it won't work.
Don't you have the same mic?
No.
No?
Okay.
Well,
But with the rugby ball where it is now, Missile can't reach it. So that means I have to move it closer somehow. It looks like you and I will have to work together on that one, Missile.
okay, I'm ready. Whenever you want to use my swap trick, just touch the work icon.
No.
The bark icon.
Touch the bark icon. Or more like, well, it's a
Okay.
he's a tiny dog, so it's more of a yip.
That's why it's a cute bite. But that way you'll be able to control me. And then if you touch the cool icon,
Ooh.
Control will come back to me.
by the way, you can switch between us with select two.
Dude, I can't believe we've been playing this game for, I don't even know how many hours now. It's been a while. At least 18, give or take some. And they're just now introducing this mechanic. This is incredible. It's like, this is so neat. Every single puzzle has introduced a new idea, and I'm like, this is awesome.
Is
Select,
So
huh?
we're not
I'll remember
gonna. So we're not gonna. And I'm presuming we're gonna save Missile too, right?
I would like to save Missile as well, yes.
Because like, what does it matter if we save her in this scenario? Because if we technically saved Missile, then reality would have been different, right? And technically,
If
I
we
think
didn't-
Camilla
if
would
we
have died,
saved
and then we
Missile-
could save.
If
Camilla.
we save Missile without also saving, like, we need Missile to save Camilla, because I think the game is implying that Cecil on his own wouldn't be able to save Camilla.
But like, it doesn't make any sense because
The statue will always fall.
yeah, but like Missile died before this happened, so technically, if we were to save him, he shouldn't be able to help us.
Right, so we can't save Missile, at least not yet.
But it doesn't. But it doesn't matter because technically, if you go back into the past, we wouldn't change the future anyway.
We rewrite the future every time we go back to the present.
Yes. So I don't know. Does us saving Camilla and then going back to a further back past
And
to change the
saving
altar-
Missile undo what we did to save Camilla?
Yeah, because Missile is integral to saving Camilla.
Potentially. I see what you
So
mean.
is Missile just dead?
We could go back further than well, because if in the process of us saving Missile, we stop fucking Scuzzball from showing up, then it would save both of them.
Yes. That
So
may
that's something.
yeah. So I'm like, but technically, what's the point in doing all of this?
Well, what
Right?
if we save Camilla's life, and then when we go back to Missile, she has a core now, right? Because we saved her life, and then we talk to her, and then we're like, hey, when the guy tries to kidnap you, don't resist. Which might be the reason why she just asked for a book.
Okay, because also the only other thing I was thinking
Because that's
of is
the only
maybe
reason
we
the
just don't
statue
have
fell was she
a-
pushed him.
And also maybe we just don't have access to Missile's body. So it's like, I don't know, maybe
It
we
is at the
need-
bottom of a ditch. That is true.
Yeah. Okay, let's try it. Together we can stop Mito from hurting anybody.
This is complex. All right. We got a lot of places to go, man.
Woof. My wolf butt.
As of right now, there's not really a whole lot we could
Well-
do to stop. Actually, Missile can just move, right?
Missile can schmove.
Because Missile...
Oh, but he's like his own separate entity, so
Holy
he has
shit,
to come
he's
along
so
with us.
long! Look at this boy! Is there anything over here? All right, there's nothing up There's nothing over there. We can touch that. Because I'm just
Missile's
trying
short
to.
for
Because
intercontinental ballistic
what the
missile.
fuck?
That's why
You can talk,
Talk?
with each other. Yeah,
To
the
each
two
other.
souls. That's you
Oh,
guys.
it's the. Okay, sorry. You're right. You're right.
beyond two souls.
Because like I could swap this. Tire and baseball.
Sure, why not?
Dude, that's
done it.
insane. See, and I can't move between similar objects. So yeah, I was right about that. But we could do this and then swap these. I don't know why, but we can.
Do it. Yeah.
Okay, swap with Cecil now.
Oh my god, you're so, you're so short.
Oh, it's heavy.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
That's
Yeah.
very nice and informative.
That's
Oh,
interesting.
he's coming.
I'm working on it, all right? I'm
He's
working on
coming.
it. So we need to do a swap. A swip swap,
Swap,
some might
swap.
say. Oh my god. We're running out of we're running
You
out
still
of
have
You
to
gotta
trick it.
You gotta trick it.
it's a lot.
Hurry!
Oh,
Faster!
missile's in it. I have to get missile to leave. And then I need missile to not be in here. I need missile to be in there. Okay. And then despite these having similar oh, they don't have similar shapes. Oh, okay.
No,
Very-
they're literally both spherical. I don't
Well,
know
this
what
one
you're
has like a
talking
little thing
about.
at the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
That seems like a lie
Wait a
to me,
minute.
but whatever. I
How
think the
can I
guy
get
has to
in?
maybe rotate it. Remember, he jumps on it and it spins.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So we have to wait.
But maybe you have to take Cecil out of the ball.
Or we could do
Or
it
the
now, huh?
tire, though.
Oh, dog. You're
Remember
probably right.
what I just said? Yes, dog. Take the dog out.
Well, you said. Well, you said Cecil.
Take the dog.
The dog's out. All right. Stop fucking talking to me about the dog.
Oh, it's close now.
It's not actually close enough.
Oh.
Now
that
it is.
hurt.
There you go.
Oh, we did it.
So what if I spin this even
Yay.
more? It's already spinning. Holy crap.
Oh my god, you're gonna kill him.
Wait, look.
Oh,
And then
I'm
his,
sorry, that was
his
really
leaflet
funny.
came out. So I can do. So there's missile.
Bing, bada, boom.
Leaflet love letter? No. The whole
the
thing's a
love
different
letter,
shape.
It's a full shape.
Leaflet. Umbrella?
I don't know about that one.
Look at that funny flattened ball.
You tell him.
I know!
We already know this.
I get it, dude. Just give me a minute. Do you think that a closed umbrella has the same shape?
As what?
It's like an elongated, but I'm not sure.
I don't know if
it's
it
way
would
too-
work, but let's see. All right, so we're in here. That guy is currently freaking the fuck out.
He's dead. I think you
Dead
got
Jim.
it. Yeah.
All right, we
He's dead,
rustled
Jim.
this.
We're close
I don't
now.
know. This must be a Japaneseism. The idea of like a love letter attached to a balloon. 'Cause I've
I
never
know
heard of
love
that
letters
before.
are a thing. I just don't
All right,
know
that is
about
definitely not the
attached
same
to
shape.
balloon. What if we trick the? Can we trick the football? You have
Oh,
to
we
get him
gotta
out.
get
Right.
The dog.
I moved the dog.
dog.
Ball has no trick.
Okay.
Oh, I can open the umbrella again.
Oh, pop that shit.
Ooh.
But why?
Can we move the ball in? Damn it.
Do we have to do something with like the ball to which we fling it up into the net of the?
It seems
umbrella?
because we're kind of on the same branch, but not really, right?
Well, now we're not. We're on the seesaw. Now we're
Uh-huh.
on the branch.
He's crazy. He's crazy far. I can go. This is a boot.
The
Boot
boot
doesn't have a
does
similar
boot.
shape to anything. We can swap
boot.
these still. Oh, wait. Why can't we swap
No,
these
you
right now?
can't. They're two different.
No, but they're both circles.
But are they?
Yes.
Truly.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
So those still work.
Not those.
Let's think about this. So, like, okay, let me back out of that. So can I swap? Can't swap the oil drum with nothing. Can't swap that with nothing. Man, missile just can. He can just go to town. He's just like all
Missile
over the
schmoovin'.
place. What if this is cheating, literally, but I'm gonna do this. And then I want to see the scene play out more to see if he fucks with the scene anymore.
Good.
There's nothing over there. There's some stuff over there. That doesn't really work. Oh, okay. That was interesting.
Time has passed.
That was he landed on the seesaw to launch it. So like, let's swap this. So now he'll launch the basketball instead. I don't know if this is useful at all.
Good at that.
Let's try this. Let's see what this does. Like how does this change anything? Man, this park is fucked. Oh.
I told you. I said it. We're gonna have to throw it in like a net.
So we need to swap.
I do enjoy when I'm right.
But it doesn't. I guess it's
how
because
big
it's.
Can you get it? What happens? We actually didn't see what happens when we spin the thing
There
really
you
fast,
go.
did we?
It was literally okay. So the object literally has to be in a similar shape. It's not the fact that they're in the same category. They literally need to be in the same shape.
That's stupid.
That is quite peculiar, yes. But now the thing is that I need to get Missile back to here, back to life.
Back to bring me.
Back to life.
Okay, I'm gonna save again. So this should launch it. It should definitely get the football out. Too heavy, way too heavy. Okay, never mind then. Shit.
So do we need the basketball?
Basketball makes sense now.
That's the basketball's in the middle, right? So
Basketball is
Yeah. So
fucking just wigging out. There you go. So I can swap these. Once again, I don't understand how he doesn't notice this, but that's fine.
don't worry about it.
The boot is just a way of moving between locations. Because like, what if Cecil can close the umbrella? I don't know if that helps, like, at all.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe try that.
Like, what if I close it while... No, because it's like an animation.
The basketball's in it.
Let's see.
Try it.
Because now it's in, so that's great.
oh,
No, nothing but net.
Right, and you
but
see
it
that I have no
moved
control of nothing.
there.
I trick it.
Trick.
Umbrella won't close.
I'll must be in the way.
Okay. Well,
Don't have to close it.
what if I close it this time? Like that. It'll just hit it, right?
I guess.
Okay, complete whiff.
What if you do it with
just
the
went past
baseball?
stuff.
The baseball went way higher and dunked into the oil drum.
Right.
Yeah. And the tire was too heavy. It didn't go high enough. There's no way that I could make... I don't think there's a way that I could make him heavier. And then Missile kind of has to be in this area so that way he can quickly connect everything. Just think about it. Because we're close-ish. In fact, actually, like, when I think about it, I don't even know if this necessarily helps.
Because it lands it on the ground, right? Who knows if it actually rolls it closer, you mean?
Well, it would... Actually, I think it would be... I think what would happen is that... Like, my suspicion is that when this gets knocked down, it'll hit the lid of the dumpster, fall into the dumpster, and then I'll be... Because Missile can reach so much further, right? Missile can be in the statue and reach way down here before it ever becomes a problem. And like, so like the statue's just gonna be in the dumpster suddenly, I guess.
Trash.
Utter trash.
Utter trash. Dumpster trash. I don't know. And there's not really much else I can do. right? Because I'm kind of...
Do you?
As soon as he leaves the spinning thing, I'm kind of just stuck up here. I feel like we did this. Like, we solved the puzzle. There's just like one piece that we're missing. What if we were in the... Do we get something while we're in the basketball? Like, if the basketball comes out here, do we have the ability to dribble it? This is the first time we've had access to the basketball, I think.
Let us see.
Nah.
Nope.
No trick.
But like, I think this is the right way. Just don't know what.
You know what? Let's do let's do the same thing we did last time. Let's wait a little bit. See what he does.
Crazy man.
Where does he put the...
He just puts it in his satchel. Okay.
This sack.
He's just watching.
He say?
Oh, and he starts freaking out. Yeah.
Bam. That. And then it goes down. Oh god!
Darn.
Too late.
All right. Well, shit. Let's think. Probably a missile thing. Oh! Well...
What?
No. Can that work? I have an idea. Bop. Oh, I need to move Cecil. Cecil, would you mind? Thank you. Nope, sorry. Ghost.
Ghost mode. You gotta go ghost.
There is no way that this is going to... There's no way that this is gonna work. It's way too far. So, my thought, right? What if we swapped the tire and... What if we swapped the tire and the basketball as it's falling into the umbrella?
Oh my god.
But it's too far away, right?
How would you even do that? Yeah.
So I think what I need to do is I need to get... So well, luckily we have infinite time while we're in this, but like swap this and then this. Why do we need... Wait, did we even need the tire to be in the cage? I don't think we ever did. I don't know why I did that.
No, we just swapped it because it was
there.
We could swap it. Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, this is my thought is that I think that I can swap. I think I can swap the tire and the basketball at the same time. He launches it up. None but net.
Sick.
So now I swap. Bam.
Oh, very clever. Holy shit.
And to be, I guess it won't crush him. There.
Just poke his
We
butt a
move the
little
ball.
bit, you know?
What do you think, Missile?
With the ball there. I think I can do it.
In just a few seconds, you'll swap Mina with the leaf. And then from there, you can swap Mina one more time. The final moment is near. Missile, are you ready?
You bet.
Okay. I'm going to assume that Missile needs to be over there?
Yeah.
Or just become the ball, the bad, whatever football.
Because we are in the past that kills the park guy, not the past. Okay, you know what? I think you're right. I think she's right. I think we have to be in the rugby ball so that way we can swap with his past self.
All right.
Let's see. I do want to pat myself on the back a little bit. Swapping the basketball for the tire while it's already in the umbrella is pretty... That's kind of difficult to think of. I thought of it for a second. I was like, that's stupid. Why would they do that?
And then sure enough.
And then I was like, shoot Takumi. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, watch me
Turtle.
The finishing touches. You can do it, Missile. Swap Mino with that ball. Just gonna bonk him on the head. Holy fuck. Oh, and it crushes the drum!
His legs.
Oh, his arms are still up. That's great. I love that.
How's that? Hopefully it doesn't tilt to the left and still crush him.
My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods.
And now Mino is right where he belongs. In an oil drum.
We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we?
Fate averted.
Fate averted. We did it.
So, okay. We should take a quick second. Because obviously this game never got a sequel. So we can't necessarily explore this thought process to its like logical extreme. But with the introduction of Missile having literally just a different ghost trick than Cecil, this game has fucking JoJo Bizarre Adventured itself. Where some people have unique
JoJo never ends.
ghost tricks. There is an infinite possibility of what the ghost tricks could now be. And I don't know about
I
that.
could make the object weightless. I can flip it upside down.
Right?
Make
Like
the
swapping
object,
is obviously
like,
one thing, but like
moist.
you could do anything.
Moist.
Yeah, just make the object moist.
Make it moist. Set an object on fire.
Yeah.
That'd be ridiculous. Okay. Except for one brave little sub-buddy. I'm talking about you, Missile.
Oh, me. I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I?
So now let's go back and save your life.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little while longer.
What?
Nani? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camila when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camila.
What if
Oh
we
my
did go back
God.
further to save Missile's life and we swapped the front tire of Scuzzball's bike with like a baseball? So he just tilts forward and just eats it.
That'd be amazing.
And to do that, I need these powers I have now.
Yeah, dude. Theme of Missile. I see.
The understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that.
Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already.
Oh, of course, you're right.
Okay, Missile. Have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When you get back to the present time, could you give it to her?
Certainly, you have my word.
Let's go back then to the present. My God, am I going to constantly have to be talking like this now?
You chose it.
I think it's fine. I just find it funny.
It is. Wow. It's so cool that. Wait, look, and then the tires and the umbrella in the tree. Wait,
Nice.
so what did Lynn see? Did Lynn see any of that?
I don't know. Maybe he's just unconscious and she arrived.
Lynn would have just walked up and seen the statue head in the oil drum, the umbrella with the tire in the tree, and just like waited for the guy to regain consciousness.
This is normal.
Well, I mean, given everything she's seen tonight, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
What if you were a detective and you walked into a scene where everything was all fucked up and weird, and you just knew instinctively, like, ghosts.
Yep, it must have been those darn
It was
ghosts.
definitely Cecil
Oh, well.
who's helping me.
Yeah.
And so, Camilla ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lynn listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry. I wish there was something else I could have done.
No, you did the best that you could.
Damn right.
I'm sure she's all right, after all. After all, she asked me!
She's like, what the fuck?
Missile, are you in there?
Miss Lynn, leave Miss Camilla to me. I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her.
Missile?
Oh,
Eek!
no, Lynn!
Miss Lynn!
Ah!
Well, shit, dude. Now
Gone
what?
with the wind.
I'm gonna leave it up to Missile.
Would that be great if, like, as we were flipping through the air, Missile freaks out and he's like, I want to get back down! So he swaps with the giant statue, crushing the guy. It kind of looks like Missile is being left up to the wind. Wait, am I still here?
I guess. What are you in?
Well, we can't occupy the same thing, right?
Oh, you're right. So we're probably in the basketball.
I have something to give you.
I'm just...
Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock, and the gods.
Aren't you forgetting your promise?
Oh, pardon me, pardon me.
It's another leaflet.
Yeah, second leaflet.
My apologies, this is for you.
Oh,
It's a monkey's paw. We can finally see what happened in the...
you kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you.
Not at all. I was only doing what the rock of the gods would have wanted.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
He's mesmerized by my beauty. What? So she's...
It's so weird because she is pretty, but she definitely... Look at Grant's right name. Hey, good
Thanks,
job.
Lawrence.
Good job, Lawrence. Welcome to
The
stream, by the
reversal.
way. Like, Lynn is pretty, but it's so strange that she's not like the archetypal design that you would normally associate with being like mesmerizing to people. But in the game, she definitely is.
Don't know.
Hey! The cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Your tongue.
Your tongue.
You are
What's happening here?
Excuse me, but are you?
A goddess?
Oh no, no, it couldn't be.
No, he probably knows. Have we met before?
Ooh. This guy might have seen her when she was like a tiny little child.
Aren't you? Aren't you that little girl from that time in red? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago in this park.
10 years ago.
Ooh.
Are you talking about...
Trick time.
Real quick, I'll pause. But I love how Lawrence shows up literally at
missed.
the
He missed
moment that Missile
everything.
left.
Oof.
Hey Lawrence, I want you to take a wild guess why Missile was in that last puzzle that we just did.
Why she was
Yeah.
there? Oh, I don't know.
What if I told you that Missile also has the ability to do ghost tricks now?
Yo.
And what if I told you that Missile not only has a longer tether than we do, but instead of having the ability to manipulate objects, he has the ability to swap objects of a similar shape.
What the hell?
That's
That's
what we
pretty
said.
rad.
The dog's a god.
Dog's a
Literally,
god.
Missile's a god.
All hail Missile.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk to him.
The stream froze on me. Hold on.
Give it a
Okay.
couple
Here
seconds.
in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years ago from that day, we meet once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it?
It could just be a coincidence. But apparently, you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about it? What happened 10 years ago?
Yes, of course. I was actually about to do just that.
Okay, let's talk about the Rock of the Gods. What is this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning?
Don't you know it's right there in front of us?
The giant mask.
The giant mask.
Listen.
Oh,
No.
Is that a crater?
yeah, we don't know what this divot is, but that is Missile's dead corpse.
Missile came from the heavens, dropped down, made a crater. There you go.
He actually got run over by a
Wow.
motorcycle, but close enough.
Yes.
Wait a minute. You say GODS, but do you mean DOGS?
Fuck you.
Of course not. Don't be silly. There is no time for ridiculous word games.
It's actually the Rock of the Gourds.
The Rock of the Gods. I think you gotta grow them. You're standing just above the Rock of the Gods now.
You mean the thing that Missile reached out to?
Take a good look at that monument.
Monument.
Rock of the Gods. Tempsick Park.
Crimson Pork.
The Rock of the
Just
Gods?
tell us what it is! Jesus fucking Christ, stop saying the name over and over.
Wait, are you talking about the Rock of the Gods?
I'm going to
Yeah,
mute
wait.
you.
Which rock? Who did it belong to?
The gods?
It's a meteor.
Oh, the
The
rock of the gods.
Is this how we get our powers?
The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years.
Hey Grant,
Yes.
if we do get our powers from this rock,
Yeah.
you realize that's just JoJo, right?
Oh my
Yep.
god.
I'm not joking.
Alright.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
I'm
Oh,
gonna die.
I would eat this
Can't
rock.
escape Saba. You cannot.
Oh, you just wait. I can escape right up.
There she goes.
There she goes.
Here, let me
This
right click on her
town.
real quick. The banner forever.
Oh, no.
I'll do it.
Zach, if you could describe this town with 3 adjectives, I'd say the first would be crazy. What would the
Crazy,
other
then
2 be?
noisy, and bizarre.
Yeah, I'd say so. This town.
When I think about it, I think these are great days, man. I'm having a good time.
These are.
We really gotta,
Great days.
chase this subject.
Yeah.
You know.
I
Oh
mean,
god.
Good
I'm gonna leave
lord.
again.
I'll leave.
thinking. Ah, you know, there's such a golden wind blowing through town right now. It just feels so,
God.
But
like
once
so
after the
invigorating.
night's-
Oh,
After the night's over and we caught the killer, we can stand proud that we did something.
I hate. The hate is immense right
Alright,
now.
I'll accept that.
Sono Chino Sadame. No.
Hi.
Well, I got one more. I got just one more.
All right.
There's been so many murders in this town that like the drainage system's kind of overwhelmed, and it's just turning everything into a bloody stream.
Oh my god.
I mean, if we don't solve this, it could be the end of the world.
End of the world.
This is the greatest game ever, if that's the case.
What the fuck is the name of the new intro for part 6?
I don't remember.
I don't even remember. It was gone in a flash, so I don't remember. Like, we binged the whole thing. Oh, God. Give me a second. I gotta take a drink.
We like to have fun here.
Uh-huh.
We like to torture Saba here.
Fun.
What is the
Did
part
we miss
6
any
intro
intros?
called?
I don't think so.
So much fun.
I think we hit
What
all
was
of
the second
them.
intro for part 2? Wasn't there 2?
No, there was only one.
I
There
don't
was
It was just
care.
Was it
Bloody
always
Stream.
bloody? It was bloody stream the whole way.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking because it was all one season.
Yeah.
I was confused because it was Sono Chino Sadame and then Bloody Stream. Right.
Is the part 6 theme just called Stone Ocean?
Is it
Really?
Wait, but that's like an actual song, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so...
Oh, no,
No, it's Stone Free is the actual
Stone
song.
Free, right?
Yeah.
Mm. I said the line.
I know, I'm just thinking, I'm racking my brain like, did we miss any intros? We can't really do outros because that's just whatever.
That's music.
That's just music.
That's music.
Ever since that day, it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle.
When my friend when my friend Sadame has no chino, I say to him, "So no chino, Sadame."
That's terrible.
What else do you want me to do? I don't even know what it says in Japanese. What does it mean? It's impossible to know. No one speaks Japanese and watches JoJo. That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, that would be insane.
All right, we're done. We're moving on. Did you read? Was this the same line?
Yeah, I read this, yeah.
Wow, there really was just a space rock that gave people powers? A miracle.
Fade to
Is
black.
that where the fucking crater comes from?
So this rock. Hey, look, a rock. You've been talking about.
Look
I got a rock.
This is my rock.
This is my rock.
There are
So
many
this
like
rock
it,
you've
but
been
this one
talking
is
about,
mine.
can we carve it into 14 arrowheads?
And perhaps, loose those arrows into some people and give them special powers.
Is a meteorite?
Precisely.
Precisely.
It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago.
What the fuck are you talking about? There was a meteor strike in this town 10 years ago and no one knows?
Pretty cool, right? Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it.
Me? Is she an alien?
Have you seen her hair?
Insane.
That day, I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, the stream froze. I heard the scream of a little girl.
Eek.
Eek.
This is Jode.
E. Oh. Now just calm down and drop that weapon.
I don't know who this is. Lawrence, do your worst voice.
Stay back. If you come any closer,
Oh.
I'll shoot her.
Now
Isn't
calm
this
down,
just-
Morty.
Oh,
No, who is
jeez. I can't stop it. Rick, please help me.
Why is this guy wearing a
Gumshoe trench coat?
Yo.
Didn't we have this discussion? Isn't he just Gumshoe from a parallel universe?
I
peeked
out
fearfully from the bushes. This is
Oh.
the park guy.
And saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly.
Are you sure? Because based on this flashback, it seems like two of them are fully colored in and very easy to identify.
I
and
don't
the-
see color.
And the nice.
I only see shadowy figures who are crawling
This
towards
third
me.
individual appears to be Father from Codename Kids Next Door. For Saba's reference, it looks like this.
Okay.
Kids next door.
Do you want to watch cartoons on television?
Television.
God, I loved how he talked. There you go. That's Father, by the way.
I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so thick it was painful just when I couldn't stand it any longer.
That's how I like my women. So thick that it's painful.
Oh my god.
I'm desperately trying to tap out, but all my bones are being pulverized to dust, and I'm like, ah!
The only way to go.
That's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white.
What the fuck? Jode, Why didn't Joe tell us about this?
He was blind.
This was Lynn told us about this, right?
Think fast, chuckle nuts.
Fast struggle.
Said, God, what the fuck?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Well, maybe she's unconscious at this point now that the guys picked her
What
up.
the fuck?
That's an artillery strike,
When it
bro.
crashed into the ground,
This one rock.
the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it.
Fragments of the meteors and human body parts.
Pierced into the criminal's back.
Oh my god. Pierce is a small word for what happened.
That
my
guy
God.
would be obliterated.
How is
Reduced
Lynn
to-
alive?
How
They
would-
should have shot through
fuck
him and
Lynn,
went into
the
Jode.
entire park should be gone. That's a rock that fell out of space that was the size of missile.
Who can it be now?
The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. "10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the rock of the gods.
Oh my. I can't believe it.
The rock of the gods was given the name Temsic.
There's no P. I thought for a second it was Sputnik,
Oh no,
but it's
that'd
not.
be cool.
I mean, you know what? Give me like a quick second. No one's watching this anyway, so give me a quick second. I want to just Google Temsic. If there's spoilers, that's my bad, but
Hey, yo, this Tim is sick.
Yo,
Yo.
Temtem's
Temtem is fine.
sick. Temtem is sick.
It's not Tem fine, it's Tem
reference. Apparently, Temsic is something that's in Ace Attorney as well.
Of course.
Damn you, shoot Takumi.
Okay, so in what do you calls it? In Ace Attorney 5, I think that's those. In the case Twisted Karma, and His Last Blow, one of the characters references offhandedly Temsic School in some other city. This is a loose reference to Shu Takumi's Ghost Trick, which came out several years prior. The new localization of The Great Ace Attorney 2, which was going to be one of the things that we played, but then we didn't, also makes reference to many different Temsics. So apparently it's just a name that
Sure.
Shu Takumi likes. I thought that maybe it was inspired by like Japanese mythology, but based on what I could see, it's not. So
And still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park earth.
I never knew about this Temsic.
how could you not?
How was this not blasted all over the news for
A
years?
fucking meteor struck a park.
What park? The park doesn't exist. That's the only explanation.
It has its phone. It has a public phone line.
What are you talking about?
Like I want like this is so baffling to the point where I now truly believe that there is a third ghost whose ability is to make people forget. It must be true.
It would make sense.
I always thought Detective Jode was the one who saved me.
You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. No one else would.
I only like glanced at the word. I thought it said you passed out from the shock of being taken Hokage.
You passed out from being Hokage. It's a stressful job. Have
But
you
that's
seen
funny.
how Naruto
A huge
handled
incident
it?
like that would cause quite a stir. Dude, this game's good writing. It's strange you never heard of it, Lynn.
It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened.
That doesn't
Oh,
fucking
yes.
matter.
Now that I think, I want to make sure I don't want to think, you know? Thinking. Think.
Therefore, I am
fucking
not.
meteor striking a city would become the only thing that anybody in that fucking city talked about for a decade. So go fuck yourself. There is no way that this is real.
I avoided the news and I never came back to this park again.
What do you mean you avoided the news? You're a detective.
Avoided the news.
Avoid the news.
No, as like a
No
kid.
news.
As a
is
kid,
good news.
probably. Around that time. But I mean, you know. That's why I didn't know anything about it. But if she's researching, then probably she should have. Yeah.
The meteorite was named Temsic after the name of this park that it fell in.
So the park isn't
Sure.
named after the meteorite? The meteorite's named after the fucking random ass park it landed in?
That's so lame.
That's so stupid! Like, it would have been really cool if this was like a piece of space debris or something that they've been tracking for a while. They gave it codename Temsic and then it landed and they're like, ooh!
Nah.
Like, that would have been
Park.
cool. Fucking,
Just park.
fucking stupid.
And then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten for some goddamn reason. Now, an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning the park into a housing site.
Do you think that that's actually? Do you
that
think
was
that's actually a
silly.
scheme from the Blue Man Group to, like, if they put construction in the park, they'll be able to freely excavate the Rock of the Gods and use whatever crazy power it has for their own nefarious purposes?
Probably Scooby-Doo plot.
That this is Scooby Doo as fuck.
I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. And so I've been taking up residence in this park and I'm trying to appeal to the people.
Did you have no life before this, sir?
No.
Apparently not.
Like you just uprooted everything you had to live in this park?
I've been wearing the same shirt since that day. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. That is my mission.
I see.
That certainly is a weird ass piece of information to just get from.
I'm taking you with me, Missile.
And yeah, I think you're super right, Grant. I think that rock is the thing that gave Missile his ghost trick powers because he just so happened to be right next to it.
Rocks.
Ah.
This is me?
Yeah.
So, 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that. But Detective Jode, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Temsic thing. And if he knew, this is you.
And the man died. I took his life.
What was that confession of his all about? Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, he did tell us, because that was the reason why he knew that he didn't kill his wife, but he was like, oh, I deserve death anyway, because I shot that man and took his life.
Yeah, I called in an orbital rock strike.
That'd be a really cool Risk of Rain character.
You know
Orbital
how
rock
long the kill streak had to be before I can unlock that?
I've been working at it for 40 years.
Yeah.
Luckily, you get a lot of opportunities as a cop.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, please.
Sorry. Sorry.
Moving on.
Luckily, you just passively get assists by being part of the system.
Moving on.
No, definitely moving on.
Moving
Sorry.
on.
I'm so sorry.
Stop. I'm hitting you my resignation.
Call of Duty 6-point streaks just for signing up. You just say, oh, I got dogs already. Cool. Oh, Predator Strike. Awesome.
Anyways,
Ugh.
it's your line. It's your
I
monologue.
know. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I just smudged my glasses. I'm so sorry.
To who?
The glasses.
Oh.
Okay, I'm good. The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives? How do I know that? Like ripples in a pond when a pebble is dropped in. Oh, is many people Lynn, Jode, and the park guy?
And the guy who died.
And the guy who died. Cool. Many people is 4.
Yeah, that's
I
many
can count
people.
that on my hand.
That's many people to kill.
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't even get a predator
Many
drone
people
from
to
that.
have in many people to have in a church confessional booth.
That's true. That's too many people.
Many people to have in a shower or a bath.
Depends on the size of the shower and also what you're doing.
Fair enough.
What
With
are you
every
doing?
answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? No.
Oh my god, there's so much.
Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Jode. Jode's fucking dead, man. There's no way. We're not gonna get a satisfying ending from this. Are you
There he
shitting me?
is. He's right there.
He's
He's
dead.
fine.
Look
He's
at
dead.
him moving like a dead man.
We found the music box, Detective Jode.
Good job, Lynn. I knew you would. Once everything has been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him.
Him? Oh, wait. I'm pulling up my list.
List?
CA names? Okay. Him? You mean Inspector Cartel, right?
Oh my
That's
God.
a good one. That's a good one.
I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me.
Detective Jode.
Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to doing it, you know. Oh my god, Jesus Christ! Oh god.
He calls that a knack? Looks more like brute strength to me. No.
Here you are.
That doesn't make any sense. Oh, don't shoot yourself, idiot.
You should find scorch marks on the grip.
Scorch marks
Scorch
on
marks?
the grip?
When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's a kind magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears.
Why would little Camilla use something like that?
I don't know. Maybe because she is a detective's daughter.
Oh yeah, by
That
the way,
doesn't answer
I
the
just
question.
realized that there definitely has to be a ghost trick where somebody has the ability to possess people, right?
Oh,
Like,
totally.
move their bodies a little bit? Yeah.
Because like, why on earth would Camilla? Because like, the entire half that involved the gun, that obviously doesn't make any sense when the intention of the invention was to light up a bunch of candles and light party poppers. So it's like someone definitely had to possess her to do that. Oh, and somebody was possessing him, the manipulator. Duh, I totally forgot about that entire subplot. The idea of some evil manipulator who's forcing people to do things.
Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. In the case report, there were mention of some scorch marks.
Oh, Graham, were you here when he lost his wrinkles?
No.
Yeah, there was a scene where he was really happy, so all of his wrinkles vanished. And Adrian was doing a good job covering for you while you were gone, so he was doing like a Wilford Brimley. And then as soon as the wrinkles like disappeared, he just did like a normal voice.
That's funny. But the bodies hit the floor.
Grand.
Hit the floor. I gotta laugh.
Listen, that's a very inappropriate joke.
Yeah,
all right?
you can't throw
I'm
stones in a
sure.
fucking glass house, in a straw house, mister.
What are you talking about? You can light matches in straw houses. Just be careful.
just don't light anything on fire.
Yeah. Just light it up.
I assume this is Jode.
Most likely.
or- When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design.
And then the gun tilted again and shot me.
I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture.
What the fuck?
A picture of a gun. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind it on the frame too.
Wait, but then how did... Whoa, hold up. You remember how the superintendent of the junkyard replicated this nonsensical contraption in the basement of his office? If
Yeah.
Jode removed the gun, right? If Jode removed the gun and replaced it with a picture, how did the superintendent know that the gun was part of the contraption to shoot the mom?
Dun, dun, dun. The plot thickens.
Interesting.
And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun.
In other words,
It proves the contraption existed there in that room that day. And it didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design. But that angle was never brought up in court. You sound familiar. And so the Justice Minister. As the Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point.
this is
Only
vital
after your
evidence.
daughter's been rescued.
I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Jode. Now he can finally prove that. Thank goodness.
Thank you, Lynn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago.
Do we remember what? So, what about him painting us again? Is that never going to be answered? That question.
He So he was because he said that he was painting the face of the last person he remembered seeing before going to prison, which was us.
Oh, yeah.
But once again, I'm still under the suspicion that we have like a twin. Because he didn't say like, oh, this is Cecil. He said this is the face of the man that I saw before going to prison. Which is, I don't know, that's just suspicious to me, I guess. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know who we are in relation to the police or the Blue Man Group or whatever.
Cecil, if you hadn't come to my cell tonight,
And once again, I want to reiterate how cool it would be if Jode was like, Cecil, you say? Knowing full well that Cecil is like a high-ranking elite assassin within the Blue Man Group. And he's like, well, he's helping right now, so...
I mean, it's fine, I guess.
It's like imagine you're doing like one of those weird ass like early JRPGs and you're traveling through time, just picking up like young people from around the world to help you save the world from like fucking Lavos or whatever. And you go to Germany at this one point and you're like, oh, thank you so much for helping us. What's your name? And this like young kid goes, my name is Adolf Hitler. And you're like, okay.
No. No.
You're really good at art. Don't listen to what anyone else says. Just go to art school.
Stay in art school. Don't
No, remember, he
leave.
tried going to art school. They rejected him.
Right, and that's what
Oh,
I'm saying. Just
keep
like
trying.
reassure him. Like, don't listen to them. Just keep going. Just keep going at it. You'll do great things if you stay doing art.
Yeah.
Stay in school, kids.
Stay in school.
Stay in school.
I read this. Okay. I would be gone by now without ever having known any of this. This is what I deserve. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. But things are different now. Thanks to you, my eyes have finally been opened.
Tonight,
Oh.
I've come into contact with a lot of people's lives and gotten involved in their fates. The only reason I was doing it was to regain my own lost memory. But things are different now. We're connected to each other somehow, I just know it. And that's why I need to ask you a few more questions in order to find out the truth about us.
Ooh. Fair enough. Fire away.
You have 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Cecil told me all about it, Detective Jode. About the manipulator.
Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister, too. Oh, why am I here?
No! Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him.
Oh my god.
But how would we save him? That doesn't
Dark.
make any sense. I guess we would have to go 4 minutes back to the past, talk to somebody and be like, hey, just don't mention the fact that he was possessed by the manipulator. Cheerio,
Yeah.
let's go.
Oh.
Cecil, do you think
He tries not to.
that's what happened to me too?
What are you talking about, Lynn? Don't tell me.
She does remember shooting her.
You were manipulated too?
Ooh.
There was always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who shot, this is
Oh, yeah, this is
Cecil.
Cecil.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was me?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
But who is it and why did they do it? That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camilla's mother, wasn't it?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere.
Lynn?
Lynn.
No surprise there. You lost your life to it tonight. You lost your life once tonight because of that machine.
Right? I knew it. See, Detective Jode?
No, I'm afraid I don't see.
I'm blind.
I'm blind. You guys have been talking about all this stuff, and I don't get it.
I told Detective Jode about it.
Thanks. That helps a lot. I see now.
Yeah, it's this thing in the superintendent's basement. Didn't exactly have all of the same parts, but had mostly the same parts.
The large strokes.
Yeah, because like we solved it with a bowling ball and a tennis ball and stuff like that, and that wasn't in the original design.
That's very strange indeed. A junkyard on the edge of town? I've never heard of such a place.
You don't know what a junkyard is?
No, what? Explain it to me, please.
It's a yard where they put junk.
I don't get it.
I feel that just reminded me of like the last time my brother's family was over like a week ago. We had pizza, or we were ordering pizza, and the place Hungry Howie's, they offer flavored crust. That's like their big thing that they like doing. And I'm not a big fan of their flavored crust, but whatever. And my niece very genuinely goes, "What's flavored crust?" And I couldn't help myself but go, "It's crust that is flavored."
And she goes, "Thank you, Zach. Very helpful."
Well, I think she under her breath called me an asshole, and I was like, well, you did ask.
Yeah, stupid questions, you get stupid answers, okay?
Oh
And that's
my
the thing.
God.
It's not because what she meant was like, what flavors do they have? But the literal question you asked was, what is flavored crust? And I'm like, I don't know. What color was Napoleon's white horse?
What could it be?
I wonder. You haven't?
That old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he?
Who could it be?
Detective Jode, you must have heard this name before. Temsk. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there.
So you found out about that, did you?
Just be honest with us, dude. Come on.
What's so bad about the meteor?
The game would be over too quick.
It gave me a stand. What? Go forth, funky dealer, and it's just like a giant Jode on stilts, and it's like, what the fuck? My stand has the power to psychically connect to anything that's made of the color red. It's like, it's like the most useless shit in the world. Like all modern
And then
stands.
he's like, your suit.
Your suit knows all about you.
My...
Oh, that's
God.
so good. Slight tangent, and then we'll get right back on this. Just talking about the D&D stuff a little bit more. In the Fantasy High series that I finished the other day, there was a big thing that was going on because there was a lot. There was like this subgroup of people, like all mages, that all specialized in mind reading, like reading thoughts and stuff like that. And so that was a constant problem that they had to like figure out how to deal with, was that if they got within a certain range of these mages, because they were relatively easy to recognize, if they got within a certain range of these mages and the mages were aware of their presence, they would just read their mind and figure out all of the secrets that they were trying to hide and be like, oh, well, fuck. And so about 3/4 of the way through the campaign, they all get like these big fancy like magical gifts. And one of the characters just gets this like kind of cute denim vest jacket sort of thing. And she's like, well, what does it do? And the DM is like, oh, you can reach into the pocket, and as long as it's a non-complex small item, you can draw as many of them out of your pocket as possible. So it's like you could draw a sandwich or a yo-yo or a glass of water, like anything you want, right? And so she goes like, okay, well, what if I asked for something like, I don't know, a hamster? And the guy and the DM goes, why don't you try reading thoughts? See what happens. And she's like, okay. So she does, and she succeeds on the roll or whatever. And he's like, you hear a cacophony of millions of voices all screaming in your skull at the same time as you realize that there is an entire dimension of microscopic people in the vest synthesizing these items as you pull them out of the pockets. You take 4d6 fucking psychic damage instantly. And she goes, holy shit, okay, I won't do that anymore. Lo and behold, like 2 episodes later, that becomes really relevant, where there's another one of these mages like reading their minds, and she just like boldly strides directly out in front of the person, goes, hi. The person tries to read her mind, and their fucking eyes detonate in their skull because of the overwhelming psychic damage.
Jesus Christ.
That was a great moment. I love that series. Anyway, I heard that the meteorite saved Little Lynn's life.
That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lynn that day.
But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away?
What are you talking about?
Detective Jode, you told me that 10 years ago, the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you.
What? But it was the meteorite.
What a fucking crazy sentence.
I summoned a meteorite.
Yeah, that's right. I wasn't lying.
Wait. Did he
shot
summon
him after?
Just go to the next one.
What the heck?
I stole that man's life away. No question about it.
Maybe it wasn't Detective. Maybe the guy looked like Detective Jode. And I don't know. Let's just see what happens. I'm good.
I was just about to shoot him. I would have shot him in the next instant if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I would have stopped already.
No, there's a very distinct threshold that you have to cross to being a murderer.
Killing someone.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's not true. You were trying to save me.
You're a
I'm
detective.
sorry,
You definitely
but-
have shot people before. Probably.
I mean,
It's a big city. I doubt that you could go through a prestigious career without having to shoot anybody.
I don't think that's really it.
Huh?
Oh, fuck. I didn't realize I was going to do this. Okay, let's do this quick. Sorry.
On that day 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place.
Another place?
Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. A suspect who was being questioned escaped.
Wow, I didn't know about that.
I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Hold it right there. I fired a warning shot. I wanted to catch him bad. That warning shot made him panic.
Wait a minute. Is this fucking Cecil because we can't see his hair?
Maybe. At the time.
But isn't this like a long period of time for this guy to look the same?
10 years ago. I was young and green detective, brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lynn. It was all my fault.
That has to be Cecil, because his hair is like being cut off by the silhouette.
Detective Jode.
All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you.
So I did shoot you in the leg.
Yeah, that's why you kind of walk funny now.
My warning
so
shot went clean through your foot.
Jeez.
So the man who grabbed me died that day.
These last 10 years.
And it's definitely Cecil, because then he got ghost trick powers from the fucking meteorite.
Oh my god, you...
Holy crap.
I've never forgotten his face. And then a few years after that, when my wife Alma died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was my fate, my punishment for what I'd done. I painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I'd met in my life and didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished my last portrait. The final face I wanted to remember.
The perpetrator.
Oh my god.
The final face.
But it's been 10 years.
Face of the man in the park that day.
I don't get how any of this works.
Wait just 1 minute. That can't be. I saw that painting. I saw the face you painted tonight. What the fuck?
Ooh, it's a banana man.
Maybe they're just clones and doppelgangers of him. I don't know.
Well, once again, I think it's our twin.
Just keep going.
I know, Grant, I'm sorry. Are you telling me I was the man in the park that time?
That's right. That face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. The face of the man whose life I stole, of the man who was pronounced dead at the scene.
But hold on, Detective Jode. That can't be true. I just met Cecil for the first time tonight. And he died right in front of me.
By the way, the name that I know the man in the park that day by isn't Cecil. Cecil, shit.
What?
From the first minute I laid eyes on you tonight, I've been wondering, who in the world is this guy?
Fuck. Grant, you gotta go, right?
What? I do gotta go, but shit.
Do
All
you
right.
want?
Goodbye.
Do you want? Okay, we'll fill you in tomorrow.
All right, cool.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Lawrence, do you want to take Inspector Elvis?
Oh shit. I don't know. Wait, you've been doing a pretty good Elvis impression, so I thought you were gonna do it.
Fuck. Mr. Minister. Someone's got to do this guy. I can't do it.
Inspector Carbonaro.
No.
Oh,
No?
remember.
Oh, sorry. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Wait, my list. Shit.
The absolute
1 second.
buffoonery. I can't believe it.
I gotta make sure.
Inspector Caracas.
I was gonna say Kara something. You son of a.
Inspector Carabiner. Inspector Carton of Milk.
That was really good. Inspector Carnival. Where are you? Where are you?
Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand? Okay, so he is working with the Blue Man Group, I guess. God, sorry, my head hurts. There's a lot of revelations happening in a row. Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand.
What? Demand?
Our demand isn't changed. The execution must be tonight. Once we've confirmed it's been carried out, we'll release the hostage.
What are you talking about, Inspector? Cardiac arrest.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty good.
That's really good.
You know it wasn't my daughter who was abducted.
Does it really matter who the hostage is? A life is a life.
Didn't he see something and then like run out of the room? Oh, the ghost. Is he familiar with ghosts, you think?
I think yes. So if I may, since apparently I was right about there being a twin, right? Like a twin of Cecil, I would like to say that my theory on this one is that in an effort to, because remember how he's like super hyper focused on getting a bunch of promotions and like accolades and stuff. I think he did that classic villain thing of like teaming up with the bad guys so that way they would feed him really easy cases so he could like rack up his like perfect win record like by a lot. And part of the things that the Blue Man Group has been doing is using ghosts to do fucking bonkers crimes. So that's how he's already familiar with ghosts and stuff.
Oh, wow.
If anything, I wouldn't be surprised if he or somebody very closely associated with him was the fucking manipulator. You know? Even if the daughter of a death row prisoner. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call.
What if the inspector's somehow related to us?
Why? What would that do though?
I don't know. Maybe he's like, because you killed like someone close to me, you deserve to die.
Maybe. I guess that kind of makes sense. I wonder if the Blue Man Group wants Joe dead because he was getting like close to like unrest. Because Joe is like a super straight edge, lawful good guy, right? Clearly, right? Like he feels guilty about not killing somebody. Like that's how lawful good he is. Excuse me. So, but I'm still suspicious. Maybe Detective Elvis or Inspector Elvis isn't like related to anybody. Because originally I thought like, oh, maybe he's Lynn's dad or something, right? But no, I guess Lynn is just a random person. Like a random orphan, maybe. I don't know.
What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever.
What in the world? What's going on? Inspector Cardigan.
Yeah, I don't have that.
You've done 3 words that begin with C-A-R.
Yeah.
Inspector Carpool Lane.
Stop! You gotta save them.
I love the CA words where it's just multiple words.
The rock of the gods that fell from the skies 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events. And even now, the chain continues to grow even longer. Inspector Carpool Lane his call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing that than when I started. Dude, this game is fucking bonkers. Like this game came out in 2010, right? 2010, 2011. This would have been smack dab in the middle of when I was like super into the DS, just playing it for like multiple hours every day, every night, like whenever I could. If I played this game, my entire personality might be different. Because of how like fucking bonkers crazy this is. I might have become like one of those people that just reads murder mystery novels like all day, every day, you know?
Instead, fan. What is that? I'm a Ghost Trick fan.
Sorry?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's like, no, I just think of an alternate universe where instead of you liking JoJo so much, it's Ghost Trick.
Oh, that's a different era of my life. It would be more accurate to say Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I don't play that kid shit. I play Ghost Trick. A game that never got any sequels and gets no recognition in the modern day. Oh god, man! Now I don't know how this game ends up, but I want a Ghost Trick remake so bad.
Chapter 15 chapters. Hot damn.
I don't know when this is gonna.
2:55 a.m. I'll be tired.
I don't know when this is gonna happen. 10 years ago, a man named Cecil took a little girl named Lynn hostage, and then was killed by a meteorite fragment.
Wait, but didn't he just say the guy from back then wasn't named Cecil?
Yeah, is that what he just said? Maybe this is maybe this is a translation error.
Yeah.
Maybe they accidentally got it backwards. Tonight, a name by the man of Cecil met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town, and then was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory.
Is there an
What?
Aww.
What?
I see.
What?
Do I?
Is
We
there
do have a twin! And
How
he's
many
alive!
twins
He just
do we
killed
have?
Cannabella!
How many twins?
Holy crap! I am like buzzing with excitement right now. No. I think Saba. I think what happened is that the Cecil that died at the park by the meteor. I think he got Ghost Trick powers, went back in time, saved his own life, but
Can't you not do that?
Well, because you know how like when you go back in time, you like they now have a core and they get affected and stuff like that. Like we got hit by the meteor, died, went back, saved our own life, and now just had the ability to use ghost tricks whenever we died.
I still don't know because you said we can't save ourselves, right, Ray?
What if Ray was lying?
I don't freaking know.
No, because you're right. Because we couldn't
Is
reach
Ray
in.
possessing us?
I think
our
Ray.
body?
I think Ray is us. Actually, you know what?
So
You might be
Ray-
right. Maybe this is the manipulator manipulating our corpse.
Oh.
That's an interesting thought. Commander Sith. Holy
Commander
shit.
Sith. Oh my god.
There you are, Commander Sith. Finally. Oh, this was also me, wasn't it?
What?
Oh, and we said that they would all have like vaguely European accents, right?
Yeah.
Cecil! What have you, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of the way, their way to mess me up. I say,
What?
I believe we have fulfilled every one of our conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside of our bargain? We could talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Cecil.
None of this makes sense to me.
I don't know.
What is
Dawn
this
is approaching!
bargain?
Dawn is approaching. Oh, get down.
Turn on the lights! Hit the alarm! She's coming!
What was the deal, though? Like, he said you fulfilled all your deal, all the, like, the things in your deal, and, like, he's like, you guys roughed me up.
Well, we'll see.
I think roughed me up. I don't think rough me up refers to like them physically beating him up. I think it's the Beauty and Scuzzball were supposed to meet up with him, right? Because they were supposed to meet up at the restaurant, and then that didn't go as planned. Then they were supposed to meet up at the hideout, and that didn't go as planned. So you remember how Beauty was like, hey, if you follow us one more time, I'll kill the girl. And then they went to some other non-disclosed location. I think that constantly inconvenienced Cecil.
Okay,
Right.
well, let's just see. Let's continue going.
Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep. But I know I'm always darkest. I know it's always darkest before the dawn.
I am always darkest before dawn.
Who's going to do the big muscle man? Saba, you should do big muscle man.
Oh yeah.
I should do big muscle, man.
Yes, we are nearing our final stages of the little deal, my good man.
Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir.
Have they now? By all means, let me have a look.
Yes, sir.
It's a periscope?
As well? That's funny. Are they underground?
Yes, we
Where
are
are they?
very close.
We will now disconnect from communication cable and have no service until we arrive, sir.
Are they in a Zeppelin?
This thing is
I have
submarine.
no clue.
Very well. I guess the periscope would suggest submarine. That makes
Submarine?
sense, yeah. Oh, well.
We're about to see.
We're about to see.
Submarine, submarine,
It's a
submarine.
fucking submarine.
Hot damn.
What the hell is happening?
Hot
What
damn.
the hell is happening? And we just disconnected. Wait, what was that room? You see that there was a room in there? Well, well, obviously the entire thing is modeled, so we're definitely gonna be going in there in a minute. Nice try, Inspector. Chamomile tea.
Okay, not on my list either.
Evil face!
We're gonna save him, right? I'm assuming?
We are going to save him, yes.
Yes, good.
But not bad Cecil.
Obviously. This guy's... I don't know.
But you could never stop me. See ya, sucker. What the fuck?
What the hell is this?
It's... I don't know, man. All
Oh,
right.
well, he couldn't sense our presence.
Correct.
That's interesting.
Oh, hold on, someone's knocking.
Well, that's
Cecil, is that you?
unfortunate because
Oh,
we
no.
definitely need Lawrence to be here because I can't voice both of these guys at the same time.
Well, hopefully it isn't Cecil at Lawrence's door.
That'd be great. It won't move. It seems to be stuck on something. Just like how my mind is stuck on thinking about the inspector's death. It's kind of hard to forget with him sitting right there. Yes, I get it, game. I should look at him. I just wanted to see what was in the basement floor, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's wait for Lawrence. Holy crap, Saba. A lot's happened very quickly.
God, I don't understand. Like, I can't, like, normally my mind likes to formulate, you know, some guesses. I genuinely feel like I'm missing something right now.
Well, obviously we're all missing something, but it's like, I don't know. I don't feel that bad about this.
Like, obviously this is cool.
No, but
Yeah.
I mean like in the sense of like, I'm actually a little bit more relieved than anything else because this feels like along the lines of what I would have assumed that the game was. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know. I feel really happy. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's the same. I don't know. We're so different than that guy that we just saw. Like the Cecil we know would never say "see you, sucker."
But that's, you know, because memory's gone, right?
But that's what I was just about to say. Was like, are we a different person because we don't have any of our memories? I guess so.
We revert back to being like a basic human being, I guess, with some basic morals.
But that's the thing where it's like, I think that we're actually, I don't know, maybe it is like a weird split personality thing. Because like the thing is that my initial idea of it being like, oh, well, actually, we don't know if this guy, the guy that just shot the inspector, we don't know if that guy has any ghost tricking powers, right? There's no reason for us to think that he does.
Mm-hmm.
So we could be the guy that kidnapped the girl, Lynn, and then got hit by the meteorite and died. Whereas this other guy is like the actual bad guy, and we just got like looped in.
Do you think we are also like our own category of like hitmen?
What do you mean by that?
You remember how it's like Far-sighted Jigo and like the other guy? Do they happen to look the same?
Both of the other guys
Pokemon?
looked almost exactly the same. They just had different clothes.
Then what if we're just the category of baddie?
What, like a clone?
Kind of, except like we're different people, I guess.
So you're thinking that Jigo and Ligo were twins, similar to how we might be a twin with this guy?
Well, maybe not like a twin, but like, yeah, we just look the same.
So a twin.
Well, that means
Even
that we
if
have to
you're
be
not
related.
fucking born at the same, like, even if you, I don't even give a shit if you're not related. If there's two people that look exactly the fucking same, I call them
Okay,
twins.
we're gonna. Okay. With that kind of context, sure, yeah.
Right? So, okay. I want to keep going, but I need Lawrence. Unless you want to do Cannabella.
Well, no, I feel like I mean, Lawrence should see this too, you know?
Yeah, but
Not even
Lawrence
our
also has
voices.
the tendency to be like, oh, by the way, I'm leaving.
Oh.
So, I don't know. We'll give him a little bit more time. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, crap, man. I know Adrian's doing, like, his D&D stuff or whatever tonight, and I don't know if he actually gives a shit about this game. It's hard to gauge with that guy. But, like, this is a lot to explain. I thought,
Yeah.
like, I like, earlier in the stream, I was like, oh, man, how am I going to explain missiles nonsense? Now we got some random shit with the meteor and like a bunch of other stuff, and I'm like, oh my god.
It's surprising because for the most part, we haven't really done too many like saving of people. We've only saved one person.
Today?
Like all of this has been exposition, yeah, right?
We saved the
only
guy at the park who told us about Temsic, right?
Yeah.
We then went back to Jode. We're about to save Cannabella, so I guess that counts. But yeah, you're right. We've only saved one person so far.
Like all of this has been like expositionally talking, but it's been a lot. It's like insane.
This game's cool, man. This is great. This is almost like Ace Attorney 1 is possibly the best Ace Attorney. It definitely Ace Attorney 3 is really good, but it does have some flaws to it. But Ace Attorney 1 just has a special je ne sais quoi. And I would describe that as, because I think we talked about this before, but Shu Takumi, when he made Ace Attorney 1, it was an idea that he had been mulling around in his head for years, right? He had been thinking and thinking it over and rethinking about it and just writing out all the stuff in his mind ahead of time. And that's why they were able to produce Ace Attorney 1 in 8 months or whatever, or 6 months rather, because he already had everything all planned out from the beginning to the end. He had everything already planned out. And because of that, the game has this very unique sense of all the logic making a lot of sense, right? Crazy stuff happens, you interview a parrot, or you use a metal detector to prove that a guy shot somebody else 15 years ago or whatever, right? But in this game, the twists have been so hard and fast that I can't help but be man, this is awesome. I'm just having such a great time because it's just so fucking bonkers.
Lawrence, you back?
I am back.
Okay, get ready to voice.
Yeah,
Get ready to voice Kraft mac and cheese. That's
Kraft
that's
oh.
KR. That doesn't count. My bad. Anyway, what's up with you, Lawrence? Are you okay?
My power or internet might be going down because they're doing repairs outside. Because it's been super
6:30?
windy. I don't know. They have their civil cars or whatever outside the neighborhood.
Okay. Are you good to try to proceed for a little bit?
Yeah. Just
right, well,
if I
let's go.
suddenly clip out, you know where I am.
Then we know what happened. Okay. Hey, do you think you can wake up for me? Oh boy. Still unconscious, eh?
Give him a dead smack, I guess.
I guess he hasn't been dead for a long while then. I'll
For
just
very
go ahead and go
long.
back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there, though. But if that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it.
And maybe it's not the best idea to let him see us just yet. Let's learn some context. Because he could wake up, right? In the middle of the 4 minutes?
I
Was he
don't
being
know.
threatened?
Did Missile do that? Missile kind of did that, right? I actually, you know what? I don't think so. Because Missile was already conscious, as soon as we talked to him, because he was just so energetic. I think that if they're unconscious when we go back in time, we don't get to talk to them, because they didn't go back with us.
Interesting. Okay, well, let's see.
This isn't Lawrence, because I already have to voice 2 people.
Fair enough. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free.
That's great, Lawrence! Why are you worried? That's a great voice.
Because I've never done it before. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call.
I like the little voice quiver that you're doing, because that's definitely Elvis. It's really good.
Thank you.
So he
was forced at gunpoint to do that. That's a good
Yeah,
boy.
he was forced.
Gee,
Oh, he's a
having a
good
hostage
guy.
sure is a handy thing. It gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country.
Ooh.
This guy.
Yeah.
What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? Little shock of pain. Little shock of pain.
Is he hurt? Is he hurt? No?
I think that evil Cecil fucking rocked him in the chest and broke a couple ribs.
Damn. My bones.
What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive?
Why are you doing this?
Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago.
Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life. Have you forgotten that?
he doesn't feel pain?
Feel pain?
Is that why he was fine getting shot?
No, I think you're right, Saba, or I think you said this, but like I think this is actually the manipulator manipulating our corpse.
That would make sense because
he can't feel
technically
pain.
I don't think he would feel pain. Yeah.
Wow. I was murdered by all of you. Oh, and that's why he was able to fucking rock Cannabella like nobody's business, because he didn't feel any pain. He's just like, fuck you, I'll just wreck you. Detective Jode, who chased me down and forced me into a corner, even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who was right there where I was running.
Lynn, she was just an innocent little girl playing in the park.
If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a
Yes, blame her.
Excellent logic, Cecil. Good job.
It was her fault. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard.
And finally you, Inspector. Cannonball, run.
Okay.
Me.
If you hadn't have done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. You were so proud of your spotless record. And my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only 2 people know the real truth, me and Detective Joe. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. I hope his voice comes over well in the recording. It feels good to talk like this. Am I a villain?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Am I a bad person because it's such a natural voice?
I got nothing to say to you. You'd never listen anyway.
Oh my god. And he's
Take
gonna.
that, you
Oh my
son
god!
of
And the
a-
manipulator brings
God.
it back. Dude, that's nightmare fuel.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It got faster than
Gods.
physics.
Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat.
Okay, you can't. He can't have this much power unless like Ray's helping him because that's a lamp.
No. I think it's well, because it's what we do, right? Where when we go into the ghost vision, where everything like goes scan lines, time pauses. So I think what literally just
does things
happened
fast.
was that he paused, went to the lamp, told it to spin, went back to the body before it collapsed, and then just did it. Like that's how proficient this guy is at using the ghost tricks.
Wow.
This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Temps. Oh, and that's why nearsighted Jigo was like, we have to wipe out all evidence of Temsic. Goodbye, Inspector.
Go.
I actually just noticed I didn't put any stains on your coat. Revenge? Oh, sorry, I'm still doing the evil voice. I saw his face and I was like, villain. Revenge.
Angry.
What was I up to? None of this makes any sense.
Hey, man.
No, he's here.
Okay.
Come on, tell me what's going on.
Maybe he wasn't unconscious and he was just being quiet.
Yeah. I'm just chilling, just watching what you do.
Inspector. Catatonic. He's awake.
Oh, you took another one from my list.
I love the thought of the characters breaking character, like turning around, looking at the script. It's like, all right, let's see.
I don't have a list, by the way. So it's like
It makes me mad that he's taken one from me.
My head's spinning, baby. Am I to understand that? Oh shit! Really, me? That car wash character who just got shot is me.
I feel like it's a little weird that we keep just using phrases that use car in them, but sure, whatever. It's fine.
There's a lot of car words out there.
That's right.
And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me.
You could say my body is.
I guess so.
You couldn't be, could you?
Huh?
After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you?
Man, you should have been voicing this guy the whole time.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're worried about. You're just doing a good Elvis. Like Adrian put a little bit too much like oomph into it, so it didn't really sound like Elvis. And then for me, it just kept falling into like a southern twang every time. You're just doing Elvis. Like I could ask you to sing Blue Lagoon right now and you'd be fine.
Ooh, not as good as Elvis, though.
Obviously not. I guess I have to face it. I'm not that Cecil guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information I need.
So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby.
What the fuck? That's not a sentence.
Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Huh. Because there's a very important life here somewhere, a life valuable to this nation. Okay, so do your thing, baby.
Can we not just... There's a lot of stuff that we could do in this series. Oh, look at that. He is emanating. Look at him. There's that something emanating from his body. The same energy that emanates from the meteorite. We saw that in the other scene. Is it really the sign of having special powers of the dead?
Can he see us?
I think yes. I think the thing that's manipulating him can see us and is going to fuck with us while we do this.
Ooh.
Now this turned into like a tactical battle, like turn-based. Like we get to do something, then he does something.
We die. Wait, he's not dead yet, right?
No, but remember it shows the thing of the body, right?
Right, but doesn't he Like if I rock this, will the guy not... Yeah, there you go. Oh! Oh, and it's blue! Dude, it's red, green, and blue for missile.
This is scary.
This is fucking weird. What's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this. So you're here, are you? He sensed my presence. Oh, he looked right at me! Oh, dude, if I was a kid playing this, this is where I would shut the DS and not play it for like 24 hours.
Oh my god.
I noticed you. You think you can stop me, do you? I don't know why you're wearing my face, but you might as well give up. I control everything. See? And I said this before.
Damn it.
I said this before, because remember when Lynn didn't know that Lynn was the woman and she just assumed that she was the guy? She could just choose her appearance at any time? I think that happened to us.
Oh.
You know what? You remember how when we died, there was a cat in the suitcase? Are we a cat?
No, but the cat's not dead. It jumped out, right?
No, the cat's not dead after we already fixed everything. You get my drift?
No. You gotta explain more.
We went back in time. We stopped Lynn's death and all that garbage, and so we died, but like Lynn didn't or whatever. Maybe that also saved the cat's life, which is why the cat was able to hop out of the suitcase and leave. Whereas,
But we would be alive, right?
no, he would be alive, which he is.
You're saying, oh, he's the cat.
No, I'm saying we are a cat. I believe that similar to how Missile is a dog, I think we might be the cat that was in the briefcase, but from a loop before the game started. Hopefully that helps with this theory to make you understand. I think we might be the cat that's in the briefcase from before the game started, and we just assumed that we were the guy, so we took on that visage. That's my
For
theory.
a cat, that'd be so goddamn cool.
Everything, including the life of this police inspector in white. Yeah, and he does this thing. But can I not
Can we
just...
hit it out of his hand?
Can I not just do that? Wait, don't shoot. I literally... Okay, so if I do anything that he notices, he's just going to shoot immediately. Okay.
You don't know what you did.
Save you under these circumstances. I can't use my
We
powers
have
right
to
in
do
front
something
of him.
behind him. Yeah.
Okay, so what I think we can do, because remember he gets shot, and he brings the fucking wheelie, the wheelie swivel chair back with him. See, because I can't reach it right now because the wheelie chair is not there, so I think I have to wait. Actually,
It
I
has
do want
to be in that moment.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that we can use the phone, right? Because there's no reason to go back for the phone.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, right? Because that would just call the Prime Minister's office, or sorry, the Defense Minister's office. Because he's gonna pull out the gun, shoot him. He's gonna flop back.
I wonder if we go into the ghost world, like immediately afterwards, will we see him?
We could
in
not. We actually, you know what? We did see a ghostly flame in the cutscene that played. But as soon as I do, anything that he can see.
No, like we're not gonna move, but as soon as he like goes into the.
Okay, we're below him now.
Well,
What the fuck happened here?
What?
Look at this place.
It's
Isn't it
a bunch
neat?
of garbage.
There was an explosion or something. What in the world happened here?
I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here.
Thanks, detective.
And now, there's another death lying hidden here.
Oh, is it the pigeon guy? What? Another death?
Well, if we can go even further back,
We could see where Cecil came from.
Yeah.
maybe, yeah.
Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there's a very important life valuable to the nation here?
I thought you were talking about you.
Oh, yes, me, but I'm also talking about this crazy character in a white coat, baby.
Which is you.
It's the pigeon!
Okay.
It's the pigeon man!
Let me try again. The crazy cat in a white coat with the pigeon.
Hey, come to think of it, where's that old pigeon guy? Another
What if
voice
he's the
that
president?
Zach has to do. Okay, well we got a hoist. Okay, we got. Oh yeah, and there's his dead body. Look at that.
Can we reach that?
No, but I can open this, I think. Yeah, so I flip flop, and now let's go back. Excuse me. Are you awake? Of course. I never sleep during work hours.
That's funny.
Professor, do you recognize me?
There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of.
And that's me!
And that's me! He hasn't lost his memory? I'm not the type who likes losing things. But never mind that. Fuck.
God.
Looking at the script.
Okay, no, that doesn't work. Fuck. Caribbean. I think we might have already said that, but I'll just move forward.
I don't think so, but yeah, I think that's good.
This is quite the surprising guest you've brought with you. Pretending like he didn't just blow up the place. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Are you talking about me?
Oh, this is a different guy. An honest guest, actually. Said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't got his memory back.
Pitiful. Ouch, that hurts. Anyway, now we'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death in order to change your fate, that is.
But aren't we already in the past, man?
But we can go back even further. I've done it before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector.
That's right, I'm Inspector fucking.
Inspector fucking.
Yeah.
Inspector. I already said Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Fuck. That was like the first one I said, I think. Did I already say Inspector Canada?
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think we have, actually.
I still don't see a path to saving Inspector Canada. But if we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead.
Break down, break down.
Jojo again!
Break
Saba
down.
should watch that show one day.
Oh man, if only.
He's just hanging out? What's
Dead
that device
body.
that he has? Oh, wow. Wait, yeah, that is Cecil. Just laying there?
Dead
Oh.
body.
Dead body and all.
We're like in the junkyard, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, when the police inspectors were here before, green suit and blue suit, they were like, yeah, we should bring this into the superintendent's office.
Huh.
So there you go. Go
How many
ham
times
horns.
do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous.
Don't be daft. I can't leave now. He's completely dead. But just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. This is the source of his powers. If I remove it,
His heart? What are we looking at?
I think it's his core.
Okay.
He's not dead, he's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can't detect, it's a spirit.
Ridiculous. Fucking, this is me again. So you figured it all out, huh? Oh no! What the fuck? What's happening?
I got the thriller.
You're a clever man, Inspector. Ah, fucking damn it. Ah, Inspector. Inspector Camera.
That's good.
I hope. You're a clever man, Inspector Camera.
Yikes. So it's really true. You're.
I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body's just a vessel, a shell.
Wait, is that why? So obviously, so he's the one who took revenge and killed the wife.
Right, but that's incredible to go back 5 years, right?
The thing is, how is he alive?
Right? Because
How is the spirit
it's been
alive?
10 years since the meteor killed him. Maybe it's because he died by direct meteor strike, so maybe he has like a stronger ghost trick power. Like maybe he doesn't fade in the morning.
I don't know.
Maybe
but-
he's like a vampire, where like if he's not in the sunlight, he doesn't die or something. I
Okay.
control
Ghosts.
everything. The shell, people, just like I controlled the Justice Minister and Lynn. So he did control Lynn. So that wasn't supposed to happen?
Huh.
Okay, no,
Interesting.
yeah, so she didn't shoot.
But then that's weird, because remember she shot twice, and the first one missed, but we didn't flinch.
Maybe she was resisting.
No, right. But even if she was resisting, shouldn't, once again, I'm just gonna call him Cecil
But
because
she
we don't have a
doesn't
name
know,
for him.
right?
But shouldn't we, the guy who was leaning up against the chain link fence, shouldn't we have at least flinched at the fact that she fucking raised her gun and shot? Unless that was part of the plan, right?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, true. You were manipulating my baby that time.
Would that be crazy if he actually was her dad and like her and him calling her his baby was literal?
Oh. That'd be interesting. You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that?
To create conclusive evidence. You know, on that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Joe did. This is a lot, men. This is a lot to handle. Now then, Professor. I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you let me live then? It's really hard trying to flip back and forth between these two
I'll
voices.
be leaving this country forever tonight?
I'll be leaving this country forever tonight. But before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mind exist. So because he has like infinite ghost trick powers and he can just infinitely go back in time and manipulate shit to his like complete advantage, is he literally going to try to take over the world with the usage of the Blue Man Group? That'd be nuts. Could you imagine if every member of the Blue Man Group was actually just the manipulator going back in time and manipulating corpses, which is why they're all blue?
Oh. That'd be
That'd
be a lot of work
crazy,
for
yeah.
the manipulator.
Right, but if you had infinite ghost trick powers, like if you didn't have a time limit, if you could manipulate anything and not just some things, like you could do this. It would just take time and effort.
It certainly could.
Along with the contraption in this room. Bye-bye.
He's just gonna get shot?
Right, but it's an explosion. Remember, the explosion kills everything? This time, the thing will work. And the way...
It's gonna work the way it was meant to be.
And it will all be over. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was having difficulty, so I appreciate your help.
Yeah.
Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way. Into the-
Dynamite there?
No, that's poppers. Those are party poppers.
Oh. Oh, Professor, look out.
What the fuck? It was dynamite? Wouldn't they have noticed? Oh, yeah, and because he can't feel pain, he just stood there. Sure. Dynamite, eh? Oh, wait, can't we just flip the Cupid so it shoots the other direction?
But you would know, yeah?
What, it was behind him, wasn't it? Like behind where he was facing?
He was? Maybe. Might be right.
Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there?
He planned it out all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear.
His corpse disappeared? The one that was sitting in the... Oh, because it's the fucking blue doctor!
That medical
God.
examiner. Remember him?
I can't fucking believe that everybody who had blue skin was a bad guy.
Didn't you say this from the beginning?
I know, but I was kind of joking because I was like, lol, wouldn't that be funny? But it's like, no, actually, all the blue skin people are literally just like, how did no one else notice?
Those goddamn blue skin people.
That's, listen, Lawrence, you have to be a little bit more inclusive.
Oh, those evil blue skin people. How's that? He said he was gonna take the corpse back to the lab, but he already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby.
You saw through their plan, eh?
I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body.
Yeah, you know, the fact that he had a stethoscope up to a dead body to listen for a heartbeat, that seems ridiculous.
What a fool. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off.
Bought him off?
I made him smuggle the corpse to this room.
And that's why he had to waste so much time, because he had to figure out how to get here.
Yeah. Is this you or me?
This is you.
I thought we could find the source of his powers. But of course, never in my wildest dreams that I think his abilities were powers of the dead.
Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. And I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. But something's been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray said to me tonight.
Ooh.
He said that spirits cease to exist when day breaks. But if that's true, how could a spirit from 10 years ago still be here?
See, that's, once again, this is actually really good writing in terms of, like, asking questions.
That's like the 5th time this session when you guys ask questions, only 5 seconds later for the characters to ask questions.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
And this is exactly this is almost a perfect example of what I was yammering about however many months ago when I was complaining about Sherlock Holmes initially, where it was just like, this is what should happen when you have a really well-written mystery. You should be bringing up questions and coming up with solutions right before the story does. So that way you're still being enthralled by the storytelling of the narrative while also still feeling clever, because that's what mysteries are for, you know? So I think, like, this is doing it incredibly well, and I'm so shocked.
I'm thinking now, Bear, your magic can take us back even further into the past.
I wanted you to keep like just doing like the next line.
We have 5 more minutes. Do you guys want to pause here?
Maybe.
Dangerous, but you might be right.
There's a pause button on there. There you go, pause. Holy crap.
Man, this was crazy.
This was insane. It is actually going to take 30, maybe 40 minutes tomorrow to properly explain to Adrian and Grant what the fuck happened. Like, Grant was here for Missile, and he is going to be astonished when I tell him that that was the least interesting thing that happened tonight.
For sure.
A whole lot of stuff went down this last
I feel
hour.
like we should have Grant explain to Adrian what happened, and then we also explain then afterwards to Grant and Adrian what happened, because it's like maybe Grant can blow Adrian's mind, and then we'll
blow both of their minds
mind.
simultaneously.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But I'm thinking about it, right? Because Missile's soul, like Missile's ghost vision, was green, right? Very specifically, it was green.
Mm-hmm.
And ours is red, whereas this new guy is blue. So I do think we are legitimately a different person.
Yeah.
And I like what is the opposite of red? The opposite of red
green.
Is green,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I think we're a cat.
That would be so
I legitimately
cool.
think
That's
we're
really
a cat.
funny.
That would be incredible. Like, could you
That's
imagine?
just a theory.
That's just a theory. A ghost theory. Like, could you imagine if... Man, I'm so glad we're playing this instead of fucking Elden Ring. Like, Elden Ring is great. Like, don't get me wrong, but this is incredible. Anyway, could you imagine if at, like, the very end of the game... where we're like about to die or something, like I don't know, imagine if like we exist in a core, like in a leaf, right, or like a wooden toy, and we get thrown into a fire, we just die, right, because like our item is burned. Like, who knows, maybe that's a thing, maybe that's not, who knows, but I'm just saying, like, imagine that was the case, and then right before we die, the screen pauses, goes yellow, and Lynn's like, oh, by the way, I figured it out. And she just has ghost trick powers now, and it'd be like, oh. Because that's all we need, right? Because we have RGB, we just need Y.
Yeah.
Oh man, this game is bonkers. I can't believe that. That was, I don't know. Are we gonna finish tomorrow?
I have.
It really it really feels like we're getting close to the end. I think we have like one. Well, because we have this puzzle, right? But I think like we have like maybe one or two puzzles after this, because we clearly have the submarine.
Yes.
Because like the submarine, it was so populated with stuff.
It was well mapped, so there's no way they're gonna let that be a low res 10-second cutscene.
Right? Like super weird compressed video, especially for a DS game. But I'm thinking about it, and it's just like, what was Bad Cecil's plan? Right? So it's like, okay,
Just revenge.
no, it's
probably.
revenge, right? It's revenge for quote unquote everybody that ruined his life that night. And it's like, okay, I guess that kind of makes sense. Why did it take 10 years?
That part.
That feels weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It almost, because it was 10 and then 5 and then now, right? As far as we know, there hasn't been any like manipulation in between then. So, because there were 3 people, and he specifically said that. He said Jode and then Lynn and now Cannabella. So it's like, I wonder if the reason why he's able to like live for quote unquote 10 years is because he only exists for one night every 5 years or something, you know? Obviously, literally nothing to prove that, but I'm like, it's just so confusing because I don't know how obviously we don't know how his power works specifically, but it's just like, why did he really need any help from the Blue Man Group? As of right now, it doesn't seem so.
I don't know, but as
and then he also
of,
very clearly can't be manipulating the Blue Man Group, because the Blue Man Group, why would they ever strike a deal with the manipulator if the manipulator was already controlling them? Like, that wouldn't make any sense. So the Blue Man Group is entirely different. I don't know.
Well, I'll ponder this as I leave and go to eat. You know, that's what I'll do.
Good night, everybody.
Okay?
See you
Good
tomorrow.
night.
See y'all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Good night, stream.